And we're back, baby! Welcome back to 13 Sentinels. Saba's here. We are continuing Megumi.
Back to 13
Megumi.
Sentinels with the first time I'm not excited to see this. And it's not because I'm horrified of what we're gonna see. I just don't like this character.
Well, we have to get it done anyway, so.
Juro, are you sleeping?
Oh,
also, she calls him, what is it?
Juro Izumi.
Yes, I can't tell if they did it last name first, Juro Kurabe. So is
Kurabe is the thing that changed. Kurabe is
Saka-san is in your class, right?
okay. So it's his last name. So she's technically
it's
very informally talking
the
to him.
family.
Yes, yeah. So her calling him Juro, I understand. She's like, it's like a front for it, but also at the same time, very forward of her to just instantly always call him Juro.
Why?
Because in Japan, you usually call people by their last name unless you're you're relatively close to one another.
He is no surprise.
Okay. But I mean, not that I disagree, but why didn't you say the same thing when Amagamaguchi calls her Yuki-chan?
You're in the past now.
Enough.
Oh, I need to
I don't think I don't
names.
think you actually call people by their last names. I think that's informal. Like you would say like Mr. Kurabe or something like that. I think you're actually just kind of fishing because you don't like this character.
Normally they say it's normally it is last name, but now that you've mentioned that, I wonder whether or not how often people use, because they say Shinonome Senpai. Not many people call her Ryoko, right?
That's true.
Or they say Fuyusaka-san. So it could be like that's you. His
they say they say Juro,
essentially.
they say Fuyusaka, they say they say Megumi. No one says Yakushiji for her. They say Megumi. Amaguchi, that's his last name. Natsuno. Miura is his last name. Yuki's her first name. Ogata's his last. Shinanome's her last.
This is a very interesting point.
First,
so there is no consistency in this game then, I guess. So
I think it's I think it's more just a thing where people just kind of call them whatever's easiest, maybe.
Interesting. Ugh. Well, get ready to betray, air quotes, betray all your friends, I guess.
Is this your...
We still thinking there's two cats?
Maybe.
What are you doing?
I didn't even see where the cat
went.
there
Maybe.
Oh.
Wait.
No, there must be two cats.
Are you trying to...
What? What's up with you? Is this about the other night?
No. That I knew you were being annoying. Maybe I need a break.
Do you think he knows there's two cats, or he's literally taking on the visage of like this cat?
I don't know.
Oh, this is supposed to be. I forgot. This was her. No, we already shot. What's her face? Oh, so it's Fuyusaka. Okay.
Fuyusaka is teenage version of Titty Monster.
Well, I mean, she already shot her technically best friend, so I don't see why.
I don't see why this would be a problem for her.
Yeah.
It's like her voice is so high.
Fuyusaka-san, do you have a second? Oh, you're in... Yes, I'm Yakushiji. Could I talk to you? Just the two of us? Huh? Well, sure. I don't... How about... all right, then. See you later.
All right, that's easy.
Target captured.
Oh,
did she... Wait a minute. Did she miss shooting someone? I don't remember if that happened.
Yes. I don't remember who it was, but there was someone that she
Was
tried
it
to shoot. It didn't work.
Because
It could-
Ogata was like, "You're being weird," because at first he had associated her with like something else, and whatever her weird behavior was, he was like, "Yeah, you're really suspicious," or "Yeah, that was you." So now that's why she tried to avoid Ogata here.
So.
But man, I want to know more. I want to know what Ogata's doing. I want to see that.
What did you want? Juro is. How dare you try to take him away?
Oh my freaking god. So instead of it even being like a okay, she just imagined that.
That is interesting that is where her mind goes, though. She's like, he
Because I was just about to say, I thought she was gonna be like, yeah, this is related to like the witch stuff, right? And it's like, no, go straight to he is mine and you don't have a right to talk to him, blah blah blah.
This is for me. Yakushiji. Even so. Yuri-chan! Are you okay?
He's doing the poopy face. The anime poopy face.
Why am I... How did I get...
Also, I don't know. I feel like at a certain point, everyone should be relatively suspicious. I mean, they're not talking with each other, but like people should be relatively suspicious of like every single time anyone meets with her, something like this happens.
Miwa-chan. This girl's been acting strange, Yuri.
I guess this is it.
This morning, but she was talking to the gate, like it could talk back or something.
Does no one else see the cat?
The cat
No,
might
it's
be.
me.
The
That's
cat
me.
might be. The cat might be the same as Shiba. It might just be.
We have literally not. Okay, well, obviously because we haven't done Kurabe's storyline, but we literally have not seen Shiba ever. So this is incredibly because, like, we don't really know what he is. You know, I think that's one of the things that we're missing. Oh, well, this
What?
makes sense.
Complete Juro Kurabe event. Are you fucking telling me we just did all of that for nothing?
Me?
Oh.
I mean, okay. Well, guess what?
What
Now
do
we're
you
doing
wanna-
Juro.
And we're being slingshotted back and forth.
I just want to complete Miura. That's literally all I wanted.
Yeah, Mira. I want to get Megumi out of the way too, so I
Wow,
don't
it's
have to
been
see her
so
anymore.
long since we've been.
Speaking of Shiba,
Let's go
who
home.
I haven't seen in an incredibly long time.
Hey, Shiro,
Do you-
let's go home.
Actually, Shiba and the cat might be of the same entity.
Oh yeah, almost forgot.
Potentially.
I never finished reading this.
Do you even know? Do you want to check the?
You didn't bring it up.
Well, I beat the gate. Now we can hang out. Where do you want to go?
Wow, that is incredibly like rude. Shiba's like, Amaguchi only existed for me to play like the game, and once I've already played the game, he's useless to me now.
Hopefully no one's
Also, we should check the timeline
I just did so.
of like. Okay, so it's completely different. Okay, so we already finished whatever that other segment was.
We're out of luck, man.
Also, he does have some of the most animated faces, which is really funny, Shiba.
I don't think it'll be reopening anytime. The windows were completely
It must have been part of that big gas explosion.
Oh, I saw that was our video store?
So what do we do?
We don't have much of a choice.
Mira.
What are you doing here? I followed you out.
Oh,
He's
I
like,
followed you
Mira's
after
like,
school.
you've been talking to yourself quite often.
You are a Sentinel pilot. How did you activate?
It's just right in the back. Shiba's like eyes go like bright white, and then he's just like, you are not allowed to speak of this.
Wrong. Well, because like it should also be reminded that we do know that at a minimum Shiba is Juro's handler of some fashion, because he literally did the thing where like he waved his hand and was like, "All right, we're gonna delete this."
Yeah.
Remember that?
We just got
It just
from
happened the
orbit,
other
yeah.
day.
Everyone else remembers except for him, yeah.
You mean the gas
Well, I don't know,
explosion?
maybe it's because Izumi was Kurabe, right? So it's like if this guy regains any of his memories, he's like a nuke, right? He's like a nuke, so this is why we need someone to specifically handle him to make sure he doesn't remember any of it.
You talking about movies? I think I saw that one.
Oh, yeah. That did happen in one of the tapes you let me borrow.
Jiro-kun. Who are you talking to?
There we go. He's not
Now,
real.
to be fair, that is a pretty cool thing to have happen back to back just by happenstance. Of like, there was no cat, and there is no Shiba. Who is, by the way, Shiba means dog in Japanese.
Yeah, Shiba. He's like, what are you talking about?
This is one of my class. His name is Cute.
Where is he?
What? Shiba-kun?
Sorry, but it's just you and me.
Come on. Wait. I think this has happened before.
Oh,
Brain melt? No memory, except this wasn't one of the ones we chose to do.
Yep. I forgot to bring the tape back.
Oh, there's her.
and
She's like,
and she's
who
gonna
is
be
he
like, "What the
talking
fuck are you
to?"
talking about?"
Well, in the end, the criminal took over the main guy's body.
That would be kind of interesting if Shiba represents the AI in the in the little nanomachines, right? That they put in order to help keep his brain like healthy, and that'd be kind of like that's why like Shiba's constantly being like, "So movies," just to like distract him.
Well, yeah, I think that's what you and I, because at first we were like, oh, was it like part of like 426 who's been implanted in like a couple of people? But then you're like, yeah, this could be just the nanomachines.
I'm not talking to my.
Then who are you?
I was talking to
Shiba?
Look at his face. Look at Shiba's face.
You
He's
know,
like, I am
to Shiba.
not existent.
There's no one with that name in our...
I'm literally running into him right now.
Come to think, I saw Shiba-kun in a dream. A pretty creepy one.
Did we remember that? Did we see that? Okay. Just in case I was like, do I remember what that is?
I know. The paper. I'll get them later. Kisaragi-san's acting. She's saying there's no one named Shiba-kun.
Shiba?
He's standing.
Kurabe-kun, there's no one named Shiba.
You're hallucinating.
Are you...
Wee woo.
Are you okay?
Say something. They're being so mean.
Is this some kind of... Either way, it's not...
Me? A ghost? These girls need a better sense of humor. Let's go.
Shiba-kun.
Oh, I guess yeah,
His
that's true.
voice
'Cause
kind of echoey.
Well, because it's a memory, I guess. But the requirement for unlocking this was actually pretty low. It was just get 30% or more on I think 7 people or maybe 8. So technically, this could have happened way before we learned anything about like nanomachines. So this might, like in an alternate version of our playthrough, we might have thought that he was a ghost.
What's your deal?
Hey,
Why are you flickering?
we grew up together.
I can't tell if it's the
Well,
lighting
yeah.
or something.
We've been best buds since grade school. What's gotten into you?
Something's just not right. It's odd. When I think about grade school, I can't remember any times in Shiba-kun, you said you've been with me all... I can't seem to... I don't have any memories of... Why do you think that...
I should have known you'd figure it.
What do you mean?
Guess I overdid it with the mind hacking. Let's not overthink this, okay?
I guess I overdid it with the
Mind
mind
hacking.
hacking lately. So is this? So are you right? Is this actually the cat?
It's weird though, but it's like none of these memories that he's like, I don't know exactly what he's doing.
Take this tape with you. It's your next set of memory. Go home and watch it.
Okay.
What?
Actually, no, that seems more reasonable to say it's the cat now. Well, because I was like, I don't understand what this cat's trying to do.
Calm
But-
down. I remember now. He's... Shiba-kun is...
Oh!
I'm the only one who can...
Well, I can't be letting anyone else in on... I gotta get my shit
Oh,
together. I'm
hello.
not careful. Huh?
Who are you?
Artificial personality.
Welcome,
Full-
Deadly Shark.
Codename QTA CBA. In other
Artificial.
words, Kyuta, Shiba. I know, it's a bit of a stretch. But I had to come up
This
with
is
something
not
to suit you.
the cat.
Well, I mean, it might still be the cat. He might just be going by a different name, right?
I'm doing good, Deadly Shark. Thank you, thank you. My mind is being messed with because of this game,
There's no use running.
but
Still,
we're
I've
trying
already
to
killed your
recover.
transplanted mem- They're
Hope
running
you're
all
doing
around in
well.
there, aren't they? But don't worry, leave things to me and you'll be just...
Transplanted.
Yep, mine.
Calm yourself.
Mine?
There's no...
What is happening?
No, hold up. Focus, Saba.
Mine?
If we think that this guy is actually just the cat, like, duplicating and transplanting his memories into Juro. Remember, Juro, all the memories that he's been having, like all the dreams that are actually memories of like things that have happened, have been from the perspective of 426.
Yeah, so him being 426 still makes sense. Like there's nothing to suggest that 426 hasn't duplicated himself multiple times, or like we mentioned before, that there's an evil version of 426 versus a relatively good version, I guess.
My real name is
Oh, there.
Juro
Well, that's
Izu.
I guess that's. I
you
guess he
go.
literally told us. So
You're not
okay.
gonna remember this anyway, so chill out. Unless you want. Alright, my friend. I've got a new video. Just forget about the world. And watch this. It'll wipe your mind clean as a whip.
No. Stop. Juro-kun.
Floating VHS.
I didn't realize a floating VHS could be so scary.
That is kind of sick, though. to learn that Shiba is actually 426. And the thing that, because you mentioned it, well, no, maybe I mentioned it. I don't recall, but one of us mentioned that Shiro and the cat might be the same entity, and I was like, straight up, that might be the same voice actor. Just one of them is doing like a normal, like, "Hey, what's up, my guy," and the other one's doing a, "I'm going to kill you." You know what I mean?
Okay.
Indeed. Hello, music. 2 people showed up at once. Quite interesting. How you all doing? I can't like not think of now. Whenever I see like shark in like a name, I cannot help but not think of the whole
Shiba-kun's
baby
been
shark.
worried. He's
Like
been
it always
worried
comes into my
since
mind
his
and
goal
plays a
was
little
to-
bit before it leaves.
So
So we don't remember any of it, but I'm assuming Miura remembers us, right? Like what happened with us, relatively. Though if we are looping and we've started here, I'm pretty sure Miura has to like catch up to us, you know?
Maybe.
So we're essentially stuck for a little bit.
What? Why the long face? Have another nightmare or something?
Knock it off. I'm not stupid. I know I'm the only one who can.
Okay, so for some reason, we're able to retain these memories now.
QTA, CBA. I already told you. I'm an artificial personality.
That doesn't mean anything.
Then why don't you watch this video?
I'm not watching it.
Not watching it.
Why did you give me Juro Izu? Are you trying to
Because you're the same person?
You were never meant to be this way in the first place.
So, okay, so what it seems like happened is that Juro Izumi duplicated himself, like, electronically, right? And that was the virus, was that he was an AI virus, essentially. But then, using the translocitor stuff, they separated Juro Izumi's, like, bad personality from, like, his regular personality and reconstructed him as Juro Karabe. That virus then goes into a cat, tricks quote-unquote Megumi, because that's apparently the easiest thing in the world to do, and he has had full access to Juro all night to just kind of like warp and reinsert his own memories in an attempt to get back into his like quote normal body.
Let me ask you, did the cat start speaking before or after we had the showdown in Yuki-chan's route with 426?
The showdown with 426. What was that? I don't remember.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Did
No,
we
what
see
was that?
where he threw himself off a bridge because
when he was when 426 was in the body of Erica or whatever.
I think he switched to Tomi. It doesn't matter. Like he was in someone's body.
Regardless. So this, I think, assuming the timeline, I think this is before that.
Okay, so this is why I'm like, is there a third Izumi? Or no, maybe two, because we have bad Izumi. Is there a duplicate where it's
I don't think that there is a good... I do not think that there is a good Izumi. I think Juro Izumi was a bad man.
Okay. Because once again,
who has duplicated himself at least twice.
On the idea of like, I don't know why the cat's doing what the cat's doing, you know? I can't tell. Because like, obviously, this doesn't matter, because I think this may just be for, what is it? This could just be the cat interfering in like his mind, right? So I don't, Shiba's separate to me, I guess. So whatever Izumi's doing, forcing Megumi to shoot people, is that good or bad? That's what I have yet to determine.
Well, because what he's doing is he's forcing... Hello, Golden Wise. Welcome to stream. Because like what he's doing is he's forcing them onto the battlefield, right? But
he said that's to save everyone?
Well, no, he's saying that because he can't like that might... Look,
in order to live or survive or whatever.
Well, no, think of it... Oh, actually, you know what? No, it's super obvious why Izumi's doing that. What's his goal? His goal, from his perspective, is to kill all the Sentinel pilots, so that way the beacon that's attracting the Daimos stops. So if he forces them all onto the battlefield and prevents them from truly leaving the situation, eventually they'll get exhausted and die.
Okay, so you think...
And I don't mean die of exhaustion, I mean die in battle. But I think that's his goal. I think his goal is like, fuck it, if I can't kill them, so I'm just going to force them into an unwinnable situation, so that way it just solves itself.
Okay, well, I mean, very solid theory, okay? I'm hoping we can confirm.
Oh my god!
Constantly being like, oh my god, constantly being just like, as soon as you realize something, you're flashed, restart. And he remembers now, right?
Yes,
he knows what's happening to him. Can he run away from Shiba?
Not really.
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, Joe, let's go home.
Bye.
Help me.
Save us, please.
Help me. Help me.
I'm gonna go
I
confess to her.
leave.
Let me leave.
What? Why the one?
Knock it off.
Knock it off. I'm not stupid.
So he will always start this conversation by saying that. Is there anything else you want to ask him that wasn't what you asked him before?
Don't worry about it. You were never meant.
Okay. Because I was just like, just make sure not to re-trigger. The statement of dang, I guess mind hacking has its limits is a pretty crazy statement.
Then why don't you want... I'm not. You know, we can't have you causing a scene here.
Yeah, I mean, I can't... I don't think I can do anything.
Yeah, you're about to be zapped from reality. He left? We're here? Things haven't died?
Oh, now I'm being chased by a ghost.
Huh.
Hey, watch it. Ogata, you gotta help me.
Are you looking for someone, Ogata?
Yo, Kurabe, sure am. Got a clue where she went?
She left.
Can't expect you.
That's okay. Well, first of all, incredibly rude. Maybe he knows something. Okay. You should come back here, sir. I don't think you're gonna get him.
No, running won't change a... Think. Fuyasaka-san's app. What about Yakushiji?
Awesome.
I need to remind myself. Is it Megumi?
I think it's Megumi.
Oh no, sir. The only person I don't think you should talk to.
Actually, it's giving me options to talk to a bunch of people. So I think I have to just kind of figure it out.
And if that the woman...
Yeah, Yakushiji is Megumi.
As if I did. I always... That shot like Fuy... If that was... Does that mean... Fuyasaka... We escaped these must... Or rather... Shibaku... And not only... He's been... It seems... She wants to change. Can I trust her?
Ah,
Well, we
thank
gotta
you.
figure
Thank
that
you,
out.
sir, for being actually suspicious. Though,
Why-
is he the like how reasonable would you say if you find something suspicious about someone, the first thing you would do is actually confront them?
Shinonome-senpai?
If I was suspicious about someone, how
Yeah.
how likely is it that I would confront them about it?
Or it's like, how reasonable would you think it is for someone to go like immediately try to confront them?
Minimal.
Is it highly unreasonable?
It's
or?
highly unreasonable. At least illogical. Like I can understand somebody like who feels betrayed going to the person that they think betrays them, but under all circumstances, you need to have proof first. Like if you think that your significant other is like cheating on you, for example, you don't just immediately go up to them and be like, "Hey, I think you're cheating," because either one of two things happens: either you're wrong and you just fucking ruin the relationship, or B, you're right, but now they have a chance to hide the evidence
to stop them from lying. Yeah,
exactly. So it's like no, you like as soon as like you need to do a lot of like investigation.
You should. Though I think I agree with you. Depending on how the emotionally connected you are to X person, I think maybe you like emotions will take over, and irrationally you'll go and try to like confront them.
Izumi.
No,
He was just called Izumi.
Kurabe.
Please help me.
What happened?
This is.
I am being attacked by Kyuta Shiba.
Wait. This is before her brain split completely, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Well, because remember, her brain splits completely right before she gets into the mech for the final battle.
Okay.
Izumi.
Oh, I need to get rid of. Do I still got the graphic violence in my? Yeah, I need to get rid of that. This game is not graphically violent.
Who is Shiba-kun?
Kyuta Shiba. He called himself Personality 48Q. I'm the only one who can see him.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's
And you're no help at all.
Well, if Izumi-kun's memories were does that mean you know about his past?
I saw it all in the form.
What happened in?
Bad things happened.
Well, there was a shootout, and then there was a terrible dream.
In order to prevent Fuyusaka-san and I we bombed the facility that was said to be the source, but the police caught us.
I'm assuming the bombing is of the.
I think the bombing is
mechanical?
from I think it's the 1940s zone where they were manufacturing the Sentinels.
Okay. Sentinels.
Because you remember that was like super early on. There was something about there being an attack on the Sentinel facility. I think that's that. I'm not sure though.
The city I went around killing. I wouldn't let any of them get up among the dead, like Fuyusaka-san.
Izumi-kun did. It can't. There's no way he would do so.
So once again, that's okay. So we still have whatever this link is to like. So everyone's saying Izumi would not do this.
Like what?
Izumi must have seen something.
If I recall
Something that makes him believe that killing everyone is the only answer.
Once again, because the problem is that every time they talk about 426, they're also talking about Izumi. But you're right, because like, what's her name? Megumi. Sorry, I keep looking at the title of the stream because I don't remember. Like, I don't remember her,
Which
her fucking
person are you
name.
talking about?
Sorry.
The person I hate.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, remember, in her memories, he was just regular Kuro. Like, he just seemed like a normal guy. So I think he did get infected by whatever 426 is, but 426 was a guy, or at least like because it's like remember prisoner 426. So it's like, okay, who the fuck is that then? I guess I don't know. Like it's like. Like, we keep calling it Juro Izumi because he was infected and clearly did stuff for a while.
50% of this game, and yet we still have, like, major plot points that we're missing. Oh. Not to mention, we haven't even started Goto's, and I'm afraid of that.
I was about to say, he's at fucking 0%. A's is at 13.
A's is also important because A was the first one to be infected, I think, by
How did it look, Jiro?
426. Oh, Kino.
Not good.
Oh my god, it's her actual name.
I arrived right in the middle of the invasion. invasion. Barely made it back in one piece. I don't think the world had much of a chance. The year was 1985.
Is that a flyer from a movie theater?
Logs indicated shutdown sometime in the Heisei era.
I need to remind myself, are they the same voice actress?
Was right.
This is a different voice actress.
So Sector 4 is in 19 and Sector 3 is in 2025. That's another 40-year gap.
This machine only lets us travel to specific, all of which are under attack by the invaders.
Why are they showing up in the past?
I have no idea.
So this is
like
weird. Wait, hold on. So this is weird because this is them not knowing what the situation
What
is.
sectors are and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'm
Right?
a little. Maybe like Okino reached out to these guys because Okino knows more, but in order to not tell them everything, he was like, "Oh, this is like time shenanigans."
I still don't know who Okino is in the grand
What do you
scheme
think,
of this.
Tsukasa-kun?
We have no record of such an invasion occurring back then. If that's the case, it's inconsistent with history as we know it.
You must be lying. I don't believe you.
You're
I
right.
can't tell what version
This is
of
last year
this
that we were invaded.
it is, you know?
Well, we know we're in Sector 1, which is the far future, right? It's the furthest of them.
Yeah.
Which would be not 25. I guess it would be 65, right? I think. So this is 2065, I think, is Sector 1. I could always look it up.
That was the first and
2024.
only time. If there were a kaiju attack prior to that,
Or I guess 2104, never mind. 2105.
We must be dealing with a time paradox.
You're lying through your teeth. I don't believe that you think that this is time travel.
it could have caused reality to split into parallel. We know that kaiju technology allows for time travel. It's not hard to believe that would impact the future in some way.
So
This
is
is
this...
a really
Wait,
this is,
hold
like
on, hold on.
so far from
Well,
us.
remember. So this is where you start, right? Like when you only have a limited number of characters, Juro is the first one they put you on, right? So
Yeah.
logically, a lot of people would try to just kind of finish his story and then just kind of do whatever, right? That's why his says like get 30% or more on like other people's campaigns and then come back, right?
Mhm.
It's entirely possible that we could have seen this much earlier in our playthrough. And for what we know, like literally know about the story, this whole scene is people talking factually about lies. Right?
They believe because they believe this is the case.
No, exactly. They believe that this is the case. Because, like, his thing, we know that kaiju technology allows for time travel. No, the fuck it doesn't.
It's essentially teleportation into like another
While
sector.
this
Yeah.
device does appear to be a time machine, it may be premature to make such assumption. An earthquake.
A big one.
Something feels weird about it.
Also, I thought Sector 1 was the first one that was destroyed.
Do you think the 3 robots we saw were these guys?
Holy shit, maybe. That's a good call.
Someone else showed up on the left side though. Wonder who that is.
What do you mean?
Remember there was I think 4.
Oh, yeah.
It's reached zero.
You know who it's gonna be? It's gonna be Shiva.
It's time.
Look at this.
Do I remember a countdown? It's been a long time.
I do remember a
We're
countdown,
rapidly
yeah.
losing contact with
I do
sense of
remember. I just don't
time.
remember from where.
The very Earth's crust is crumbled. This is an unprecedented.
It was someone...
I'm assuming it's just the sector falling apart, right?
I think this is the sector falling apart after it's being demolished by the Deimos, is what I think. The, what'd you calls it? The last time we saw a countdown was, I don't even remember who it was, but somebody found the UFO, like teleported in and just was like poking around. And then they activated like the command line, or they activated the command module, and it was like, countdown until something, and it was like, I think it was like multiple months away. I think the countdown was to reset. Because remember, these things only work in 40-year loops, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that that's how that's supposed to work. Because each sector is still the same city, right? It's just the same city in a different time period.
Ugh.
It must be, because remember the thing when, yes, correct. Okay, so, because probably what happens, Saba, is the earliest time zone. Like essentially, after 40 years, your consciousness gets transmitted to your physical equivalent in the next chronological sector until it would be reasonable for your character to die either by accident, sickness, or old age. Right? And it's like that's probably how they just do it. Well, same city, technically different places. Yes, I understand, but I'm thinking of the what you calls it. I'm thinking of Miura when he went to the future. He still knew vaguely where the mountainside factory was for the Sentinels, right? Anyway,
Several areas now reported. Is it sinking into the ocean?
At this rate, we'll be going down too.
So this is what the countdown was for. It may not be possible to survive this. We have no choice. We must seek refuge in the past.
What?
it's interesting because these two are the ones who had their mind.
Get in the transmitter.
Are you serious? If we do that...
And if we stay here... This will need a time. When it's all set, I'll join you.
All right. If you're setting our destination, let me
You think
suggest
he'll be
some
forgotten
limits
here?
the destruction I saw earlier. You heard him.
Okino-kun.
I feel like we're the only two going to be zinged back for some reason.
Is something wrong?
It's not letting me select any. I don't understand. My commands aren't... I need to find a time it'll let us travel to stay in the device.
Just hurry.
Stay in the device.
I've got it. I don't know what year that is.
Sector Zero.
So Sector Zero is the middle. It's the middle of
Okay.
the 5 discs. I think it's the command
But
module
it's
thing.
the only destination we can access right now.
Tsukasa-kun, get over here now!
I can't. It's not letting me set it. I'll need to operate it manually. Go on with
Well, you know. I was right. Unfortunate.
That would be kind of cool though, because that's a big part of the mystery that we don't know. We don't know what Sector Zero is.
Joro's memories.
Chihiro. I saw the signs in town. We're in 2089 now. We traveled 16 years back in time.
I see. So that's why. Look over there, across the river. It hasn't been redeveloped yet. No wonder Century Tower isn't there. It wasn't built until 2100. It'll be over 10 years from now before it goes up again.
Are they not thinking that, like,
There's no point in
their
waiting any longer.
like versions of themselves are here?
No, because this is a Japanese game, so everybody's 14.
Oh my god.
Let's go. Tsukasa-kun isn't coming back.
Tsukasa. Was that always Okino's name?
I thought Okino was the last name. Hold on.
No, it was Okino was
Yeah, it's
definitely the last.
Tsukasa is the first. Yeah, it was Tsukasa Okino.
That was always the case.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just saying because it's interesting. It's interesting that her name is completely different and his name is 50% different.
Well, that is kind of weird. Yeah, that is like Juro Kurabe, and hers is like Chiori Moimura or whatever it was, and her switched to Iori Fuyusaka.
Do you plan on standing here forever?
We can't just leave him! You agree with me?
Leave what? You can't go back. There's nothing you can do.
In this era, you and I are still newborns. Even your own mother wouldn't recognize you. Our citizen ID won't be valid here either. We
You're
can't purchase anything
fugitives.
or use public services. The city may look familiar, but this is the world of 16 years ago. To us, it might as well be a foreign country. But we can't go back. We have no choice but to figure something out.
And this whole scene hits really
What are we going
kind
to
of
do?
dull. After, like, the emotional core is still there and still important, but, like, Okino
I'm
is
still
obviously still around in the future, you know?
Well, that's what I think. It's like it's a little. We just are kind of like we don't kind of we know what's happening, but it's still like I don't understand why this is happening. Yeah, while they're having an emotional moment, I'm like, fantastic. Can we move past this so I can get more answers, please?
No one else knows what's coming. It has to be us. Let's figure out how to get back to the UFO. It should still be buried underground. If we can find it, then...
We can save Okino-kun. All we need to do is travel through time again.
I will say, it is kind of interesting how much also Okino is with Moimura.
But they did actually go back, wasn't just changing sectors. I don't believe you. I know, listen, I know it's like, quote, 16 years or whatever, but I don't believe that for a second.
I can't say it's impossible.
Maybe it takes them 16 years to actually get to this sector, but it's not. That's not the point.
Let's find ourselves some food and a place to sleep.
You're right.
And also, wait a minute. This isn't where they sent him.
This is Sector 1, not Sector 0?
Right. So did they actually spend like 24 years in Sector 0 and then figure out how to get to Sector 1 finally?
What a interesting question.
Although actually, now I think about it, when they teleported away, it was also Sector 1.
This is confusing.
It is confusing.
Shall we?
Unless they traveled back.
I think they went
remember how we're
to-
looping? Maybe their brain just got projected back, unironically, into the beginning part.
We don't know if that's even a thing that happens. I talked about that before as like a theory, but we have no confirmation that they're actually doing any sort of Steins Gate shit in this. If anything, what might have happened was they went to Sector 0, which is ambivalent to the 40-year time loop thing. And then they just and then for whatever reason, while they're in Sector 0, they teleport themselves back to Sector 1, but it's now 16 years earlier in the cycle than when they left, because it loops every 4 decades, right? I'm just saying, like, time travel is not real. And Golden Wise, if you try to convince me otherwise, you're dead to me. I need you to know that. The game can put up as many fancy-smancy clock graphics as it wants. It's not going to trick me.
Few years together.
Stop! Behave! All right? Behave.
In society's shadow.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Stay away from me. That incident you it's not one of your lost memories. If it involved rewinding time 16 years with Morimura, then it must have been him.
So 426 is now what she's talking about.
He's a time traveler. He's gone back in time over and over again.
A time traveler?
The memories you've been seeing are his.
But...
Can you specify?
His name is Jiro Izumi. Does that mean he's me from the future?
No. It's a different Jiro Izumi. One who came from a lost world.
So there is 3.
I was told he's incredibly dangerous.
Okay, Shinonome.
So that means my dreams and Shiba-kun is that world's Jiro Izumi?
That man has nothing but his consciousness left. He transferred himself into an android and...
His...
Oh my.
This evil motherfucker. Stepping out of the shadows.
Evil. Yeah, this is evil Izumi.
You've sure got a big mouth.
Now I gotta kill her.
Oh, come on. Ryoko Shinonome is a freaking weirdo. If you really want to take her word for it, you'll have to face the consequences.
What the hell?
So more... I'm still...
So you just have an AI in your brain that can just reset you whenever?
Well, this was one of the theories I think we had where it was like, oh, there's a bit of 426 as a sleeper agent in like multiple people who occasionally will come out if like, it's related to... So that's what I was thinking about in terms of Goto and Izumi showing up around with like Natsuno and being like, are you sure you want to do this?
Pretty much.
I'm like, I thought like maybe that could be like the sleeper agent 426.
Maybe.
What? Why the long? Have another nightmare?
Knock it up.
So I think the loop is we're gonna go talk to more people now and get more information.
Well, we can see. Oh my god. We could talk to somebody about Okino. He's so angry. It's true. Look at him.
I mean, wouldn't you be angry like that? Someone who is supposedly your friend has been manipulating your memories and is also like knocking you out like a light switch.
I mean, I think my favorite part is that he's not even actually acting like his friend. He's literally just acting like an entity. like because remember, their whole friendship was built on the idea of like, we love watching movies and talking about them. But every movie he's ever shown him was actually just Izumi's memories that he was implanting into his brain. You know?
Ugh, rough.
So it's like not only was he never your friend, but there has never been any evidence that he was your friend. You're an idiot, sadly. Let me try one more time. Help! Help!
Oh, you can talk to her.
Lardo, help me!
It's about Kis.
Usami,
Where does she always?
why do you ask?
Ogata-kun was looking for.
Oh, really? Maybe Nenji-kun likes her.
What do you think, Hocus? I'm gonna die!
Woman, please.
I think she's waiting for
Oh, I think that's unlocked Tokisaka Shrine.
Hey,
yeah.
that's a second thing that we can do.
Something.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna die. Woman, I'm gonna be. No! Fuck. All right. Well.
Do you think that was a quick reset? So they're like, oh, you can now go to the shrine.
No, that happened before. I don't know if you were paying attention or not. That happens if I don't make enough progress quick enough.
See ya. Let's go. Bye.
Oh, so there's an actual timer. Okay, didn't realize it was time.
there is a proper.
It's about that time.
I guess it's about that time. No.
She's leaving.
No.
You're not gonna be able to talk to her.
Okay. Let me go, dude. Let me go.
What? What?
Knock it up.
Knock it off. Sick and tired of your bullshit.
I already took.
I think you have the shrine now. I do, yes, but I have to be able to leave the fucking room.
Tell me that this isn't a. You're not.
The only way I was able to
think that
leave the
happens
room
once you
before
trigger
was to
him.
have. Yeah, I have to trigger Shiba's like defense protocol or whatever, and then I'm able to finally pick up my bag and leave.
Your memory needs to be wiped clean. Let me try one more time.
Let me try one more time.
How freaking morbid.
There we go.
Messing with people's memories is
Enter hallway. Ogata!
Really?
Ogata! I know where your crush is. Ogata! Ogata! Focus!
You looking for?
Yo, sure am. Got a clue what.
yes.
Yes, I do.
Answer.
She's at Toyosaka Shrine. Or Tokisaka.
What does she think?
Wait. There's something I want to check.
Be my guest.
Be my guest.
Look at that nerd walking. Hand in pocket.
This street.
Oh, it's Himbo.
I've been here before. I think the memories are starting to, but I can't remember any.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I saw a flash of yellow and I was like, oh, it's him.
Ogata.
Gotcha.
Hey, Hijiyama. You remember all that shit you put me through?
Oh,
I like
these
that
tough
it's
guys.
like their beef now.
How it is. You came looking for another black eye.
Try it. See what happens.
Karapa's just like, can we not do this? Please?
Guys.
Can we?
Ogata-kun, aren't we here to look for keys?
Yeah, okay, fine. Don't have time for this.
What?
Sorry to disappoint.
And that's your decision to make, huh?
The hell are you doing here anyways?
I'm looking for Okina.
What happened to him?
See, now they're talking like normal human beings.
This is just what I heard from Sawatari-san, but according to Kisaragi-san's been going out to meet some guy lately.
She what?
Dude, what?
Okay, so is Tomi meeting with Okino now for some reason?
Maybe.
Okino you're looking for. Is that Tsukasa Okino? What? You know him? Not That's just the name I heard, but it's probably this.
So that's who got a feeling I know where they went.
What?
She mentioned something about it.
By the
What?
way,
When?
Do you know how to work this time?
Oh. You don't know it?
These both of the himbos not knowing what the hell to do is really funny.
That is actually a really funny
really
trope that I
funny.
don't think I've ever seen. Like a buddy cop like mystery movie, like crime thriller mystery movie, but they're both stupid. Like they have gumption, they have panache, but they have no ability to solve a problem.
Well, that's why normally they don't do that. Normally there's a smart one and a dumb one, but this is really funny. Yeah, they gotta have more of this often.
It seems.
And I like because they'll technically fight with each other. They're not super buddy, but they're both like, you know, because they're both kind of airheads. They're willing to kind of work with each other.
And then brought up as if I did. I always so much. That like if that does that. We escape these.
So what exactly can we do here?
I don't know. I'm kind of.
Something happened. Oh yeah, I carried something over to the.
Carried something over to that
The
dumpster.
weird thing is what memories he's talking
It's
about.
Okino's dead body.
Oh my god! Don't tell me you're right.
There's.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Cut the crap. Whoa. Hey. Surely.
Oh yeah, because remember, see, this is what I was telling you. This is what 426. This is the body that 426 jumped off the. Oh, and that's why he has memories of carrying it to the dumpster. Because 426 leapt into his brain and had him dispose of the body.
Oh my god.
It's a robot. It's Tamao-san. Why? Why does it Tamao Karabe? Wait. My grandma?
He's like, this does not look like my grandma.
Why does my grandma have such fucking Incident at the shrine. Okay.
It's dark out already. Well, that's okay. I finally got my hands on it. Now I just need to get home and watch.
Now I just need to get home and watch it.
Someone flashed in. Oh.
I'm sorry it had to come to this. I should never have let you out of the underground.
Just as I thought, you've returned.
Is this another Izumi?
Hadn't spared you.
No, but we know who this is. It's 426.
No, that's 428. Who I don't know if 426 is referring to if A is actually A. Because what do you mean spared him?
Why would A be 426?
No, A is not 426. I'm okay. Ignore me for right now, okay? I want to see.
I was saying A is A. What do you mean?
Keep going. Just keep going.
Let anyone interfere with my escape.
You must think you're handling this situation well, but you
I doubt it.
See? Okay, no. I think this is another Juro Izumi. I think this is a better Juro Izumi. I think 426 is the one who's in her, right?
Okay.
Well, there's another Izumi out. Okay, I think there's multiple Izumi. We already
Didn't we already establish that?
Yes, but this is different than what you're saying because you only thought they were evil, in which maybe this other guy's evil. To be fair, but like,
are you trying to argue that both of these are Juro Izumi just in different bodies?
Yes, but they're also different Izumis. I think the 426 is the evil guy, while this other Izumi
Under what circumstance has A ever been Juro Izumi, though? Why are you saying that?
Oh no, I may have mixed up someone's name. She said 426 said Murakun, right? That's
yes.
who 426 mentioned? Okay, well then, okay, I may be wrong. Oh shoot,
No, this is the shit that I'm talking about. This is already a really complicated game, and you're like, oh, crazy thing that's based on nothing.
Crazy thing. Well, no, I thought, well, I got two people's names mixed up. The naming is difficult. What is it about Murakun though? Why is
press F in chat, please.
Kill me now. Okay.
Quit stalling.
Oh.
Morimura must have arranged this.
What? Morimura? Why?
It's hard to remember exactly who's on whose side. Yeah, because this is where And this is where he jumps into his body.
Yeah, because the core would be dead if it was fully dead, right?
Mm-hmm. But then again, why wouldn't A know that, I guess?
I mean, we know that.
No, I know, but why wouldn't A?
Yeah.
If that's the case, then who was talking to him?
Don't move a muscle, or would you like your skull to be crushed? This body will not, I approximate, but that should be plenty. I need only enter your nanomachines. I thought I was done for.
Right, because this would be after they use the nanomachines to stabilize his split mind, right?
But it seems today's my lucky day.
Man, this 426 keeps coming back.
Hey, what are you doing?
Wow, that's fucked up. It is actually just him.
Come on, man. Did you forget your best buddy? I'm afraid that's not very nice.
Evil man.
Sorry. You're... Wait, hold on. I was attacked. I need to call the...
Attacked? Maybe you really did go...
Huh?
Are you telling me this doll attacked you? Where'd you get that thing anyway?
I don't know, that's a life-size doll. That'd be
Just leave
freaky.
this thing out in the street?
Baba. This is Japan.
What if it causes a car accident? You'd be in deep shit. Let's just dump it in
He
the
can't
trash.
touch it.
Wait.
Oh, snap out of it. Come on, I'll help you just pick it up already.
Okay, so he now remembers that Mother Trucker threatened to bash his head in.
So... Okay, but... Well, I mean, from his memory, he doesn't remember that. Well, I mean, he could probably put it together now, because Juro isn't stupid. He's just a protagonist.
He's also constantly had his, like, mind wipe, so, you know.
Right. So now,
blame him
okay,
there.
because now I'm thinking about it, and it's like... Excuse me. Now I'm thinking about it, and it's like, okay, well, what's the actual, like... What's the actual, like, goal
What's the
here, I
stake,
guess?
right?
Well, because once again, it's like, the cat is fucking with his mind. But is it? Because remember, the other people can't see the cat. Is it the same thing? Like, is Megumi also?
Tell.
I think
Because
Megumi
it's
is
like-
also infected by 426.
Okay, so is it like Sleeper Agent? Like we mentioned, like Sleeper Agent 426 is going around in people's brains and like individually.
I think you need to
Not
stop
that
using
big of
sleeper
that.
agent. That's not what sleeper agent means.
You know, I want to use it in this term as a sleeper agent. Okay,
But that's not what it means. Like, sleeper agent would be like 426 lies dormant, which is what I think you mean. But then he activates and you know, does crazy stuff or whatever. Where it's like, I don't know if he can do that. Right? Like it feels like a conscious.
You know, extent of his abilities.
It's
to,
an
like,
awake
make his
agent. Yeah, there
memories.
you go.
Awake agent.
But well, because I guess I just don't understand how all this interacts with the cat. Because the idea is that the cat was fucking with his mind, right? Or at least Megumi thought that he was. So it's like, was he actually doing nothing? Like, was the cat actually just doing nothing to Kuro? Or Juro, rather. Why did I say Kuro? Kuro means black.
I think it's because it's Kurabe and you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
combined it.
So, like, was he actually doing nothing to Kuro, and he was just manipulating and tricking Megumi into forcing people onto the battlefield when the battle comes? I think that's the case.
So
I think that's what's happening.
This has like opened up the possibility that the cat is not the same thing as Izumi.
Me?
Again.
Why? Why would that be the case?
Well, because we never actually seen the Izumi that was a doll interacting with
Megumi.
Now, it could be in the next upcoming scene. He goes to his house, white flash. You know, 426 has duplicated himself.
But then why wouldn't it do the same thing to Miura? Like, why wouldn't it do that to everybody? I guess.
Though I don't know whether or not, I think based off of what I'm hearing, though, 426 cannot duplicate himself. He can, like, jump people.
It does seem like he can only jump from
Unironically.
person to person so far. He hasn't duplicated. That is true. But I don't. But then, like the cat, I don't know. The cat just doesn't make any sense then.
That's
All
why I
right,
said
let's
that,
finish off.
that
Let's
opened
finish
back
off
up
this
where, like,
motherfucker
him-
story, so then we can go finish off Megumi's story. So then we can finish. I think we finished Ogata's, and then we can finish Himbo's, and then we can finish Miura.
So we
Oh
still
my
have to talk
fucking
about
God.
the, you know,
I know who you are. Oh, they're just
She's
not
gone.
even here.
What? Why the...
I know you threatened to bash my head in.
I'm pretty sure it's you.
You jumped. What do you think? I had nowhere else to interrupt, and I would have picked a more welcoming host.
Oh, he's just like, oh, yeah, I did do that.
This isn't about my lost memories. You're not trying to restore them. You're giving me someone else's.
What are you talking about? They're Juro's memories.
In other words, the other Juro...
You know, this one's 3 times older. You know, we can't have you causing a scene here.
Dang, I wanted more information. He was actually, like, talking about stuff.
Let me try one more time.
Let me try.
Okay,
one more
how are you going to be able to talk to Okino about to whatever, you know?
Well, what is my the only other one that I have?
Ogata, right?
I still have this. Yeah. Well, because once again, it's not. This isn't go talk to Okino. This is talk to someone about Okino.
Could it be Ogata or other himbo guy?
Potentially. Other himbo makes sense.
I feel like you're always.
Oh, never mind. He's just not here.
But someone else is.
Kitty monster, help!
Wow.
You're not allowed to wear that.
That's right. She's the one I saw in my...
Quickly.
Excuse me.
She is like,
Making me look pissed.
No,
Someone's
no.
calling her out on the face.
She is shaded wrong, isn't she? Like she's like the wrong color?
It looks like she's supposed to be standing in the shade, like shadow, though everyone else is like, no. That person who just walked in the background, like I think shifted shades.
Actually, Juro, the way I am now is...
What's this all of us?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up in the one I saw in Sumi... It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimu.
I don't know.
Will you focus, lady?
Yeah, it's like if he just starts saying all this stuff, clearly something's happened.
Or rather...
Ah!
You talk too much. You think you can just walk in here and screw it? I'm not afraid to shut your...
Kurabe-kun?
Not afraid to shut your mouth.
I don't think you're allowed to speak to her. Yeah, anymore.
No, I shouldn't. If I went to the nurses, I'll put Shinonome...
Okay.
What can we do?
No.
Is there anything else you can kind of like, even if you like die trying, can you like chat with them? Like, is there a topic you could bring up?
No, they're too far away for me to talk. I could consider.
If the woman from my dream is, then Tsukasa Okino must... Where have I seen him? As Shinonome's, there's a second Juro Izumi from an... He transferred his... So that must... But still...
I mean, we know where Okino is. Okino is at the drink fountain, right? Or not the drink fountain, the drink vending machine.
So, let me get this straight. He lost his memories, and the damage was... That's how he became... Is she really on my... She wants to change me back into... Can I trust... In my dream, to do that...
Wait, who wants to? Does he think Moimura wants to turn him into Izumi?
No, it's Megumi. It's literally the name right here.
Okay.
I know I'm skipping through them quite fast.
Sorry, yeah.
Otherwise, we'd be here for 6 hours.
That dream is shot like Fuyusaka's. If that was or does that mean Fuyusaka-san? We escaped these must or rather.
Fuyusaka-san.
This
one
Tsukino,
is...
yeah, Tsukasa is still green.
I feel like we've met.
Now it's not green. Now we're just sad.
Can I pick? Yes, break area. Beautiful. Beautiful. You gotta love it. Let's go.
Also, I feel like if Morimura heard him start, like, you know, spouting this stuff, I feel like she should come after him.
You're Tsukasa Okino.
You must be mistaken.
You even sound like you were in that UFO with Jiro Izumi.
You're not making any sense. Sorry, but I don't have. If you'll excuse me.
Wait!
No,
The
please.
UFO wasn't. I know I've met you. That's right.
Yes! All of these people being like, this motherfucker in his memories, dude. What?
Okay, this is
Okay, so he is prisoner
426.
426.
One loop ago, 2104, I think.
Wow, nice mascara, dude. And your eyeshadow is killer.
Cannot fight back. Do not be alarmed. It is safe to enter.
This is the ogre. Ogre voice.
Oh yeah!
While we're speaking to you, or would you rather bear the brunt of the electric chair?
So this man's the culprit?
He's a murderer. He bombed Shikishima, killing countless people. We managed to catch him, but his identity is still unknown. Furthermore, his testimony makes no sense. That's why I've requested your assistance.
His testimony makes no sense.
The name's Onishi. I'm in charge of this investigation.
Oni.
I appreciate your help.
Onishi.
Mr. Tsukasa Okino.
Tsukasa-kun.
Take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
No, I'm afraid I've never seen him before.
All right then. Your biometrics lead me to believe you're being honest with us.
Why did you bring me here?
Well, we used a truth serum on the guy. He started saying your name over and over. He also mentioned a student by the name of Chihiro Morimura.
Does
This is her
Okino have
photo.
a... What? Oh, okay. I was like, did you just summon her?
We'll be requesting her
Okay, well now the more Okino starts talking, the more I'm wondering if he also has like memories that he's lost.
In any case, thank you for joining us today. I may ask for your presence again if any new info turns up.
Well, because he doesn't seem to recognize the...
Free to go.
I mean, maybe he does? I don't know.
Do not be alarmed. The perp cannot fight back.
What the fuck just happened?
Is this a...
Mr.
He's like, it's
Jiro
me.
Izumi. Take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
How would I? All I know is he's a terrorist bomber.
Well, we took a look at your DNA. The two
They're
of you are a
identical.
perfect match. It was quite a surprise.
What?
There's a distinct pot. One of you is a clone.
That's ridiculous. What does he have to say about it?
According to his testimony, he is in fact you from the future.
Ouch.
Okay.
Gotta
So
suck.
this is supposed to be the him who's... So he's supposed to be like almost like 16 years-ish older or whatever, because they went 16 years back in time and then just continued forward, right? Is the idea?
Mm-hmm.
As for his
so, yeah.
motive, he claims he had to commit this crime to prevent the emergence of kaiju.
Kaiju?
Huh? Excuse me from... What is it? We're in the middle of an... What?
Kaiju?
An evacuation? It's on the news?
We're leaving you in here.
Giant kaiju attack.
Kaiju.
That's really weird.
Uh-huh.
So did he fall down and you think Okino snatched him?
I could
Can't
see
tell
that.
where this is
Looks like he's
popping up from.
awake.
Perfect. I'm almost done.
What's... Hey,
Calm down. High blood pressure generates noise in the scan.
Tsukasa Okino. I remember now. I was attacked out of nowhere. Sorry about that.
It was the only way.
Sorry about that.
This isn't the most welcoming place. I can't imagine you would have come willingly.
You're... I saw you in my dream and... you got left behind.
I knew there was something odd about you, but that dream of yours is even more surprising than I expect. Jiro Izumi. Shifting in cycle. There's only one person those memories could have come... I'm glad I looked into this. To think he'd seek refuge within Jiro himself.
Okay.
So, okay, can you like explain to us?
We call him 426. As of now, he exists as sheer conscious.
So he didn't get the code, but he got
injected nanomachines.
426 instead, which I don't know. Okino could probably help
At some
with
point,
stuff.
he got in and took over the system area. Go ahead and ask him your...
So this is the guy. He's not quite.
Okay, now we can suddenly see him.
Well,
I'm
because
assuming Okino
I think they're artificially projecting him.
Don't be deceived. He can alter his appearance, however...
You guys can see.
He's under my control now. He can't hurt you anymore.
He's under
I
my
don't know,
control now.
he still probably can say things.
Tell us the purpose of your disguise.
He's trying to take over my mind.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not the one who wanted that. Chihiro Morimura is.
No, we're dragging. Okay.
Our teacher?
She wanted to transplant my memory backups into you. Whatever she could do to match your personality with mine.
Now, that doesn't make any sense. The transplanting the memories does make sense because, well, no. Sorry, because they're still trying to find the password that would allow them to deactivate
Okino
the
wants
Daimos,
to do that.
right? Well,
Yeah,
that was
Okino wants
Moimura. That was Moimura and Goto were doing that.
As well, yeah, with
Well,
Shinonome.
no,
They were
I think
able to do that.
Okino,
Yeah.
Okino was looking for the command code, which is the thing that's attracting the Daimos. I think that's a different thing.
Oh my god, you're right. And it's pissing me off. Yeah, so yeah, Moimura.
You need
was
to
trying
focus.
get Shinonome.
All right, we're in the fucking home stretch here. I need you to knuckle up.
Yes. Moimura was trying to do Shinonome code, didn't work out.
Right,
Okino,
because
like you said, is
Shinonome
trying
was
to
the
find
one who installed it on the system.
Whatever it is. Yeah. Okay. And now we're being told that Moimura is doing this as well.
Which might be a lie. I don't know.
But Tamao Kurabe didn't like the idea?
So she created a new personality.
What is Tamao?
Tamao was the AI researcher.
But like which one, right? Are we talking about the Tamao who's like old lady, genius?
Maybe.
Yeah, well, the backups weren't meshing with your simulated personality. You almost had a breakdown, man. So I decided to turn him into something a little more concrete. Something your current self would understand. You should thank me for saving your ass.
I mean, if you weren't doing this at all, this wouldn't be a problem.
Why did you try to help me?
Well, if Morimura's plan did work out, there'd just be another copy of me running around. Besides, I don't want to be left watching over your unstable mess.
I won't tolerate being used any longer. I'm sick of it.
426.
For better or worse, she's given up on the Sentinel project. Her interest in Juro Kurabe has waned.
So are we now
Moimura is giving up?
Yeah, so what's happening now is that we thought 426 was the big baddie, and he's still kind of doing crazy stuff, but is now Moimura going to overshadow him? And now she's like, I'm sick of all this.
Now, keep in mind, the two people who are being talked about here are the two people who were sent 16 years back in the past. Once again, I still don't think that time travel is real, but I think that for whatever reason, the looping, like the looping of the sectors, is integrated in the narrative here somehow. So it seems like what happened is in the 16 years that it took for them to like kind of figure out what the hell's, because they're trying to stop the kaiju from invading again, right? It seems like 426, i.e. Izumi, is like, I gotta destroy it, whereas Chihiro, which Moimura appears to be like, just like, we can't, that it doesn't do anything. Like, I don't understand what. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense because this doesn't seem to mesh with what the Moimura that we've been seeing this whole time has been doing. You know?
Yeah. Let's see what he has to say.
Sentinel project is the only option we have.
Wrong. Sentinels can't save us alone.
Then what can? You're talking as if you know the answer.
I did.
Killing everyone.
I found an effective means for our. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
What we call the
killing
UFO.
everyone.
I know who programmed it. It was a certain someone named Tsukasa Okino, back in 2188.
2188?
It's hard to believe from looking at you, but he was quite the sloppy programmer. When he designed the environment management system, he borrowed a portion of it from something else. That particular portion contains the D code. It's what's summoning the kite. That part of the code was never supposed to be accessed, but, well...
Okay.
Okay, this Izumi sounds way more reasonable, which is pissing me off.
Outdated, even, but it's a little sim game based on mighty kaiju daimos.
So the Okino who made the environment regulation system was like, I'm just gonna copy and paste some code from a fucking video game? And that's why we're now listening to a very subtle video game beat boop soundtrack?
You're telling me a video game has control over the automated factories? That's how the kaiju are being produced?
Where do you think the name Daimos came from? It's not a coincidence. Up until now, we've been forced to play a game we can't win. But just imagine, what if we gained access to the greater... We've had limited control over it so far. If we fix that, we'll be able to fight on an equal playing field.
So, but who accessed the code to turn on the video game section?
Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna. let's look.
Golden Wise says you know who. Do we know?
I don't know. Moimura. We had Shinonome. Was it Shinonome accidentally?
Oh, it might be Shinonome, actually.
Ida? Is it Amaguchi? Like, we've had like
well, I mean,
people.
Shinonome was the one who said, like, I'm gonna fucking destroy the universe because this guy won't kiss me, right?
But it was Ida who was doing the, Ida was the...
He did the decode, right? So, I don't...
Yeah.
Hard to remember.
There's a lot of it. This is a lot of stuff.
Each time we destroy an enemy, we'll get some kind of meta prize. Like scoring points.
Oh my god, is this to explain why the combat in the game looks the way it does? Because we're not actually doing it, we're simulating it?
God.
With those, we can use the automated factories to strengthen our Sentinels.
This is literally just talking about the fucking combat section of the game!
Well, I mean, we know the combat's in narrative.
Right, but I thought, I thought that it was literally just... I thought that it was just, I thought it was a way to, like, save money, essentially, on developing the game, because Vanillaware always works on, always maxes out their budget way too early.
Also, Golden Wise, you know who is a redundant statement because we've met everyone in game. Obviously, it's one of the people we've met, okay? I would know.
You know what? I think it's Voldemort.
Obviously.
Fine, leave what you want. I don't need your help anymore. Sorry for wasting your...
Do you have any proof of your claim?
There was a log on it, but it's gone.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
That's it, Hijiyama. Huh? You saw the log, didn't...
Hijiyama-kun.
When did he see this log?
All about?
You want to find out? Go help that idol who's stuck in orbit.
It's all starting to fucking collapse in on itself, my guy.
Wait, was Himbo's locked out?
Yes.
Did we finish Himbo? Or do you think we're gonna be able to go back to Himbo now?
Himbo's thing was get to an 80% on enough people. Once we do this, we're gonna do Megumi, so we never have to do it again. Then we're doing Himbo. Then we're doing Miura. Get hype, dude. We're gonna finish like fucking 4 in one day.
Oh, hype.
Well, it's about that time. I need to get going.
What?
Don't worry, he can't do a thing.
Maybe. But a guy like him probably planned ahead.
Oh, give the boy a prize. You can be surprisingly sharp at times, Hijiyama.
Hokino!
Oh my freaking god. Oh, it's the cat! That's what she's seeing.
Okay. That's a good explanation.
I made it in.
Yeah, thanks to me talking their ears off. Did you walk
Okay, so this is
hard?
confirmed now they're the same person.
I'm doing exactly as you told me, foul-mouthed cat.
But why would Jiro ever listen to her?
Say, cat?
Don't worry about erasing.
What?
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
Oh, I'm so pissed. No, why would... Oh my god!
I won't erase your mem.
So it's her. She's the one who's been
Can we shoot her? Can we...
Can I just sacrifice her in the combat?
Who's talking?
What?
Who said it?
Hijiyama, respond please. I need you to open it. Can you hear me?
Who's? I
Loud
can't
and clear,
recognize.
Yakushiji.
Hijiyama, open the B2 airlock.
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Yakushiji?
You're well aware of the
We're not infected.
vitals detected by your suit tell me otherwise. I'm so sorry, Yakushiji.
Fine.
Who is Yakushiji?
Yakushiji is the himbo.
No, Yakushiji is Megumi? Megumi Yakushiji.
Oh, never mind.
This is her dad?
But my daughter isn't.
Okay.
It's true. She's not showing any signs of infection just yet.
And what is this infection?
Is her dad Juro?
Please no. Please no.
Please.
I'm gonna yeet myself out of here.
Still in the...
Just save my daughter.
It's not a risk we can afford.
You and I, we're comrades, aren't we? We've been held
Why are we
back.
suddenly talking about an infection though? This is sad. This is annoying.
You're infected by nanomachines that are replacing your brain with zombie brain.
Hijiyama, halfway through to airlock control.
Isn't that Juro?
I don't
That's
know.
Juro. That's Juro, right?
Major Izumi.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, okay.
You would say, so I've sealed the airlock up. I can't allow you to infect this call. Don't jump to conclusions. I'm the one getting out. I'll grab a shuttle and retrieve his daughter. We'll give it 24 hours. If she does turn up, then we'll never return. It's an order, Hijiyama. Sorry, Yakushiji.
Ugh.
You're going to have to leave your daughter with me. In the meantime, you'll need to return to the pod you came here in. Are you alright with that?
I trust you with her, my daughter.
I'll protect her at all costs.
I'm sorry, she's screwing everything up.
No matter
Your
what,
daughter.
I intend to fulfill that.
And this is why
And this
Izumi
is
to
how
Tiger's
we.
protective of her.
And this is how we go to and then combat.
A kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Our fate was sealed a long time ago.
Well, I'm glad that his any sort of affection he feels is like, I'm doing this for your father's sake.
Log from
God, that would
21
piss me off.
I get it now. That must have been an important memory of yours.
Megumi wasn't even related to the project at all. Awesome.
Yeah. The log itself maybe, but I do remember what it was about. And as long as you have mine, I don't need to explain a thing.
Are you really okay?
Of course not. I want in on the action.
And yet.
Wait, so what does he want? I feel like this was supposed to have revealed that he's doing this for X purpose.
Sissy. In
Wow,
the end, you're still
guys.
Juro. I've accepted it. We've all got to play with the hands we're dealt. Fuyusaka's not going to be able to handle him alone.
Okay. Golden Wise, am I supposed
Wait,
to realize
but he
something
also-
here right now?
But it also doesn't make any fucking sense because didn't we see in that like flashback we saw Izumi shoot a bunch of people and one of them was fucking Yakushiji?
That was
So, like,
such
that-
a long time ago. I don't remember who he shot.
Like I don't know if this explains fucking anything.
What's going to happen to you?
Piloting a Sentinel takes
The only thing I've taken away from this is why Juro is protective of Megumi. That's the only thing I've gotten from this.
Right? You know what needs to be done. The
No,
rest-
I don't know what needs to be done.
I'll do it.
What are we talking about? What are
You
gonna
committed
do?
acts of terror. Like I don't care if you put emotional music behind it. Like unless I'm missing something, he's still like
That's why I'm
a bad guy.
I think I Golden Wise. What's happening, Golden Wise?
Game face on, Juro. We've taken turns for the last time.
What is? I don't think. I don't know. I don't know.
Sentinel number 13 activate.
There must have been something we missed. I genuinely don't understand. Like clearly this only pertains to like. No, it feels like okay, we're missing from the time Megumi took us away to
Well, that's
whatever
what
that
we're
final
doing
battle
now,
was.
motherfucker. Get ready.
No, I think that's what it is. That's what we're missing. God, I'm pissed.
Juro.
This game's playing with my heart, and Golden Wise is probably sitting there laughing, being like, I'm not gonna say anything.
I'll never tell.
I'll never tell. Your comrade's daughter is hitting on you. I'd be frustrated as well. I'd be frustrated for a whole other different reasons, but this it's funny. Once again, it's another one of those, like, clearly there are emotions there, but not for the reasons you think. And also, she was way smaller than this person is right now. You know?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm pretty sure the girl we saw in that picture is younger than this Megumi.
Yes, but Saba, we've also been seeing much older versions of these characters a lot. Like they're like, just because she's a child in like the real time. Like,
I'm saying no. It's interesting to see that like she's younger than, like, because for the most part we haven't really seen younger people except for baby Moimura.
Yes, but that doesn't. Right, but like all you need is the DNA because they're all clones. Right? So it's like, yes, you're right in that it's unique, in that we haven't seen anybody from the true timeline be younger than themselves in the game yet, but Megumi is the... Like, it makes sense. Like, there's no reason why they would have to be older. It just so happens that everybody else on this fucking project is like 40-something.
I'll make Juro's favorite time to cook some ham.
I'll make his favorite meal.
Done.
Something smells...
Wake up, motherfucker!
You're awake.
Am I... Juro?
What? Are you saying...
You knew about this? That these dreams are really his memories? Please, you have...
The only thing
The
she's
music
concerned
got kind of nuts.
Do you remember me?
What Fluffy's been doing? I hope so. You're...
Damn, bitch, you're stupid. I'm sorry.
Why are you saying that?
It's all I can say. I made a promise to Tamao-san.
My grand...
Please, don't ask me anything else. I won't be able to continue staying here if you do.
Keep talking. Get her out of here.
Juro.
Huh.
The agreement with Tamao.
Because, I mean, we heard that she talked to Tamao. That's who let her stay at the house, but, like...
If you're really... The Juro can never come...
Okay, it's young Tamao.
Megumi's, so this is... You were with Juro.
I suppose this is technically the... I'm Tamao Karabe. You are crying.
Well, what do you want?
I know you have feelings for...
What does that have to do with...
You desire to be by his side, do you not?
Oh, well, of course I do.
Then you will do just that. I'll make the
Okay.
What?
Tamao, I don't appreciate you going behind your grandson's back.
You need to calm down, Saba, alright? Listen, I know how much you hate this bitch, but you're corrupting the narrative. This is fine.
No, I will say whatever I want.
As Juro Karabe, you must not tell him anything about the future or about himself.
But why?
It's the
Wondering,
only way.
is this
I don't understand.
okay?
Can you treat him only as Juro Karabe?
Well,
because remember, what Tamao wanted, because Moimura was the one who wanted to restore his mind to being Izumi, right? Like, that's what she wanted. But then Tamao was like, nah, we're gonna make a new personality, and so I think
Grandma about why is Grandma? Because it's like probably because Juro
Izumi committed acts of terror.
No, no. You're misunderstanding what I'm asking. Grandma, who he thinks is Grandma, is gone. What is she with, like, these memories? Why does she care about Kurabe?
Ooh,
do you understand why I'm a little
There's
confused?
2 she's here. Who's she?
Tamao. Like,
why does Tamao care about Kurabe? Tamao cares about... Tamao cares about Kurabe because she wants to make sure that his personality takes properly.
Okay, so you think that okay, that's the case. This is not Grandma like Tamao.
I think it's kind of one and the same, similar to how, like, similar how Moimura is Fuyusaka is Chihiro. I think old grandma Tamao and then Erica slash Tamao here. I think they're the same person ish. I think she just wants his personality to be stable but not capable of terror.
Murder.
If he
Death.
starts to remember he's Jiro Izumi, you must tell me immediately. But he is. Why would that be bad? It would be dangerous if he became Jiro Izumi. Very dangerous.
Did she just look at the camera?
Is she looking at us? Man.
The reasons are unimportant. If you agree to these two conditions, you can live with him.
Well, she breaks her promises, I guess.
Well, no, she doesn't, because her promise was to never tell him, but she doesn't tell him. She has a, quote, magic cat reinstate his memories.
The promise was that if he starts to remember, she tells Tamao, but I guess, I don't know, did she know that
Well,
the
she
Tamao
doesn't, that's literally the first time that she's heard him say, am I Izumi? So, hypothetically, her promise is now to go tell Tamao. But, once again, I will reiterate, we still have yet to see when she gets infected by 426, right? Because remember, she sees the cat. So...
Oh, you're talking about, okay.
I accept. How wonderful.
How wonderful.
These documents make it legal for you to live with.
There documents like that? Oh, rental agreement. I was like, what is she supposed to say? Like...
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna be his mom.
Which is kind of weird, because I guess he was actually a somewhat father figure. I mean, age-wise, at least.
Well, guardian, I guess.
Fluffy.
Yeah, close enough.
Nobody else.
No, that's the real cat, motherfucker. Oh, that's why they have them. That's why they have the quote-unquote two cats or whatever. Because we saw other characters interacting with the cat, and we because they look identical, we're like, oh, they must have interacted with the cat. But we obviously never saw anybody acknowledge the fact that the cat fucking talks. So they literally, because like you can't do that with a person, right? Like you can't have like, ooh, an exactly identical person. Like people would obviously know that that's weird. But the fact that there's two cats that look kind of the same, it's like, oh, maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
So they tried to trick.
Now he's gonna appear top left.
Churro.
I'm pretty sure the cat's gonna appear. Okay, never mind. We don't see cat, I guess. Because I thought they were gonna pull the same thing. Cat runs off right and then appears left.
Hey, you know what I just thought of? Is Okino Okino's not a Sentinel pilot, right?
I'm trying to recall. I feel like I've seen him in like the Sentinel, the snapshot where he's like in a position or whatever.
Where he's like in the position getting railed by the machine or whatever. Yeah, because I just realized he got shot by the same device as everybody else that forces them into the battle, but yet he's not accessible as a fighter.
What if he's like powering the terminal? Like he's.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I mean, he's in a Sentinel thing though. I don't know. I'm gonna spy on him through the window.
And only, another thing that's kind
he
of
only
annoying
shows up while talking to him.
Also, just the consistent, like, she just keeps saying his name over and over again. It's like, okay, fantastic, thank you.
So,
Juro. It's like, great, thank you. Moimura?
Has he said anything strange? Any confusion about being... What?
Did we miss something about Tamao saying you need to tell Moimura?
No.
Moimura.
Something?
You need to fucking focus, all right?
Oh, this is what happened for Karabe. This was our scene where we went up to them and we started saying Izumi.
Excuse me.
Karabe-kun, is something wrong?
Tell me the truth.
This is we just did this.
Okay.
We just did this. That's fun.
What's this all of a sudden?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up, the one I saw in it's not Fuyusaka, it's you. Chihiro Morimura.
Okay, now he's gonna freak out, because...
Wait, no, but actually I have a question then. I don't think that this is Chihiro. I think that this is... I think this is the hologram. Because remember, from his perspective, she turns into, like, the bodysuit for a second, right?
I think that was his memories overlapping.
And it was fucking with his perception? Because there's a difference
It may
because
have
he's
just
not
been
in a memory right now.
No, I know, but it may have just been like a physical representation for the player to
No,
show. Like,
I don't think so. I think the game's been very literal about this sort of stuff in the past, where it's like the last time we saw people literally just in front of other people shifting, it was because we were in a simulation, right, as Ogata.
Yeah, but we're definitely not in one yet because he gets in one after he goes to Okino.
Right, but Megumi is already. But Megumi is all like both of these motherfuckers who are talking to Chihiro right now are infected by 426. Is what I'm saying. I think that this might just be 426 impersonating Chihiro because he could just do that. Remember, Okino literally just told us that he can look like whatever. I don't know why he'd be doing this.
Why does he need to do that though? Yeah, why would he need to do that?
Have you been aware this whole time?
There you go. He gets freaked out.
Right, because no, right, and then because then Shiro or Shiba shows up behind us, right?
Yeah,
so maybe
yeah,
not.
that's what I was
Okay,
thinking,
never mind, maybe not.
What was that about?
No.
Proceeds to walk off.
What was the point of
I think she's gonna follow Juro. I think she's gonna see him being kidnapped, and then she's gonna be like,
him.
Fluffy, how do I save him?
Fluffy, how do I save him? You shoot the people. Okay. Sounds good.
You shoot everyone.
Fluffy.
He just appeared out of nowhere.
You're talking to me here. Won't other people see?
This is an emergent. Juro's been taken.
What?
That
Oh, I
idiot.
guess you...
He got too close to some...
Dangerous?
Those who use magic for their own mean. You went there before. The abandoned factory in Higoromocho. They're going to alter his... You need to go there and you need to rescue Juro. Damn it.
He's being taking control, so he can't like be in two places at once? Question mark? Maybe.
Maybe.
He's getting too far.
He's gone.
He's getting too far. So he hasn't duplicated himself in her. He just he's able to affect her.
He's just also able to present himself to her for some reason.
Yeah, as long as Juro's close enough.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but okay.
I knew he wasn't. No, it doesn't matter.
I knew he wasn't real? Then what's your fucking damage? Are you stupid? I'll do anything for Juro.
Even believe this cat who I knew wasn't real, that I'm gonna believe that he's been taken.
Juro, this way.
Also, Juro, why would you follow her?
Well, what else is he supposed to do? She has a gun.
I mean, okay, that's reasonable.
You know Fluffy?
Fluffy?
Don't worry, he can make you better. You're starting to recognize what's in your dreams. Do you remember?
It's not exact. I finally... The things they aren't from the Juro you know.
No. Why would you say that?
The things I saw, they're memories. And the only memory...
is shooting you.
I shot and killed you.
So, so you're right. There is a second Juro Izumi who's just a normal guy. Just like a normal heroic dude.
All the good stuff, yeah.
Interesting.
I was so afraid that I'd hurt you again. Because
Who are you? Is there really nothing left? There's no trace of him inside you?
Motherfucker, I'm like 3 Juros, alright? So you gotta work with me.
No, I betrayed everyone. I betrayed Tomi.
I have zero sympathy. Like, you're actually mentally damaged.
It was all a lie. I'm...
Yep.
What are you talking about? It was all a lie! Literally minutes after saying, like, I knew he wasn't real. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm very happy. I'm very happy that you and I are on the same wavelength. Any more you do show frustration about this?
I just don't understand what their fucking goal was. Like, what are they trying to showcase with this?
Well, it's whatever is. It's the last one, I guess.
Thank Christ. It's just weird because like every other campaign literally every other campaign that we've done so far, yeah, like some of the characters are literally stupid, like Ogata and Himbo, but they're still doing things that like that are logically consistent to them. Whereas like she's like, oh, you said the magic word, Juro, I'll do whatever you say, even if you're fake, and I know that you're fake. I betrayed my best friend. I betrayed everybody I've ever known and loved because you said a 4-letter name.
Do you think she's gonna shoot herself here now?
I can only hope that she throws herself off the bridge.
Juro, he really is gone forever.
Hello.
Child.
Oh my god, I literally can't do anything.
I think
I'm
she's
being
gonna
followed by
you.
a child?
We want kid.
You by yourself? I am. Are you by... There's someone coming. Can you stay and talk till then? Making a child wait all by... Of course. I'll stay here until they come. Where's your friends? Well, I have no...
And Morimura's like, wow, this girl is
I mean, your
a
friend
dupe.
that told you to update the decode.
I like the slight head tilt into overcasting shadow.
Evil face.
Sorry, I think I had to adjust my face. Properties. Configure video. Turn off the autofocus, you piece of shit.
I hope you're entertained by seeing us want to punch ourselves in the head over this.
I don't want to punch myself. I want to punch Megumi. He's fucking stupid. Alright, we're back. I mean, your friend that told you to update the decode.
What's wrong?
Is this the cat, or she's talking about the cat? You're gonna try to run away now?
Hold it right there. Who are you?
Here.
Who ordered you to update the decode? Decode? Do you mean... Yep. I know it wasn't you. Tell me who it was.
When did she do this?
It was a cat.
I'm pretty sure it's
a
Fluffy.
Black cat. With...
So you caught her.
Renya,
Oh.
You're late, Gotoku.
Did you know? Do you understand what you did to me?
When she shot him.
You're a witch.
I sealed your powers as a witch. God, this lady is fucking stupid.
Witches and cats.
I thought you'd be able to see through the ruse a bit more.
Wanna know what you shot him with? It was nanomachines. They added code to the ones already in their bodies.
The code expands the kaiju's capabilities. How strong it will allow them to become, we have no way of knowing.
But why does that relate to them again? I'm a little...
Behind all this, the one human, it seems they are trying to take control of the decode. If they succeed, they will also have control of the Sentinel dock and the factory. In other words, we lose all our means of defense.
So he's still trying to destroy everything.
Are you aware of who that cat is?
No.
But I don't understand.
He must have known this would happen. That's why he used the girl, so we couldn't trace it back to him.
But that very cleverness is what proves it was...
So...
No one you'd have heard of. He's a criminal from the future.
A criminal? From the very beginning, I won't forgive him.
I don't care.
Keep
going.
I'm very mad.
Not ever.
I won't forgive him. Not ever. And now I'm gonna run off like an anime character. This is a fucking dress.
Oh, no, this is a regular cat.
This is going to be...
Like this...
No,
oh,
it's
no,
talking.
never mind. This is Fluffy.
You lied to me.
That would be really funny if she took like a sledgehammer to a real cat and was like, "Oh!"
Yeah, I would have been really pissed.
But I haven't lied.
I
haven't lied to you.
He is a Juro Izumi.
All that about ancient civilizations. You've been playing me for a fool the whole
Ancient civilizations and curses? Are you fucking stupid?
I haven't been lying. There is an ancient... This may look like the 20th century. Humanity actually died out in the 22nd century. It's been millions of years since then.
I literally
in
don't
a
believe
twisted
you.
way.
In reality,
Whatever.
The 22nd century is an ancient civilization.
It's been millions of years. I literally just, like, straight up.
Isn't the real world?
How are you immediately believing him again?
No.
It's a magical gun. I'll shoot this hologram.
My friends, and now you're in control of the kind. Was that your goal all along?
I've already told you, this is a game. I'm only making preparation.
A game where our lives are on the line?
Not if things go the way I want them. I can get you all out of here alive.
I still don't understand.
Right. Those are my memories, actually. It's not my fault, though.
You really think I believe you're...
No, I don't imagine you would.
You were using Juro too, weren't you?
It was not my intention, but in the end, you need to give up on...
I don't know why the hologram would disappear.
I also don't know how many
shot,
bullets
yeah.
this thing has.
Yeah, because he was mentioning he was concerned.
You're the
That
final
it was
witch.
clear.
Shoot yourself.
The same fate as the rest of them.
You weren't involved in this at all.
Oh, true. That is true.
Where is he?
Girl, you can't shoot him. So what if you're like, where is he? What do you plan on doing? What an idiot. She shot him again.
Juro! No.
Wow.
Hologram.
What's happening?
Okay. Okay, if that was real, that would have been so freaking funny.
It's... What is this? This is all my fault. I forced everyone into battle. But the only one who really deserves is me.
What is happening here right now? But that was a hologram. What are we talking about? What happened there?
Hold up. That was an interesting effect, wasn't it? That was
that
the first time we ever saw that, of like the whole screen turning to static, like it was a CRT.
To actually shoot yourself like it must have really been driving you mad. But don't worry. If you don't fight, there's no way you'll survive. You did what had to be done. I want to apologize. There were things that happened, but none of that matters to you. There's no excuse. I boasted about how I could bring him back. It may seem like I tricked you, but I really did all. I had no ill intent. Well, maybe. I just wanted him to become the Juro of my world. I wanted to control his feelings of love, almost like a parent to their child. I wanted my desires to be... I guess I hesitated once I saw the depth of your feelings.
This is a, by the way, character that has consistently, for the entire campaign, only shit-talked Megumi, is now going to argue, I actually loved you. Because I'm Jiro Izumi.
Well, I don't think he loved her. But I don't know
This
why.
is Jiro Izumi, or I think
love-
this is the evil one, but I don't know.
Her love would mean anything to
Some
him.
woman left in me after all. You might not believe me, but I really have become fond of you.
Ta-da.
Because she's an idiot?
Megumi Yakushiji, the days we spent together were... It gave me an odd feeling, as if I were on holiday with a cheeky daughter. You left me some nice...
A cheeky daughter that I called a dumbass bitch, like, multiple times per day.
And now it's up to all. I've made all the preparations since I was unable to hope this is goodbye. If our plans... I want you to live out the rest of your... Take care.
Yakushiji.
With that gun.
I think I think that whole thing with the hologram, I think that was literally just her having, like, a psychotic break, and she actually just shot herself.
Okay, that would make more sense, yeah.
Did you shoot yourself in the... with that gun? Please, wait. Just...
I'm very close behind you.
Ever since I've been thinking about the dream.
None of that.
I dream of myself I've seen it over. I fight in the taking down kaiju after fighting like some kind of Right arm destroyed. Pilot must cease. I still have my left arm. Abnormality detected in life support. Emergency release of Sentinel pilot. No, cancel release. I'll continue to pilot. Override. I won't let them destroy Megumi City. This place is home to all our memories. Life support limit read.
I mean, I understand you're parentaling right now, but it's like, okay, I guess.
My promise was to protect you.
Piloting Sentinels is the Juro Izumi you know. These are his memories. In battle, he was always calling out someone's name. I didn't realize it at first. I know it now. It was your name. He was fighting for you.
Juro.
I'm not Juro Izumi anymore, but my feelings are the same. Maybe it's...
This fucking sucks.
Because I love you. My feelings for you are just...
Okay, well, you know...
Thank you.
Oh, now she's gonna be the one to reject him. Because she's like, you're not the same person, or whatever.
Guy. Just like he was trying. What do I
I'm gonna be...
It's true that I may not be as strong, but I don't care. I will protect you.
No. I'll never fight on your own. I'll fight to protect you. I wouldn't have it.
Does that mean Yakushiji?
I am so mad. I am so mad. That did not deserve to happen. I mean, I hope in the end he's like, oh, the I love you is actually more parental, because God, she doesn't deserve it.
That's a real cat, not a fake cat. Did I leave? No.
I think you're gonna have to talk to the cat, yeah.
Fluff, I know you're not him. I just wanted to, and oh. I'll try my best for you, Fluffy.
What? So did she hear his last words to her? I'm assuming, is that why? Okay, we're not done yet. Hold on.
I told you so many times, but you still went without me. This time, it's my turn to save you.
Is she also a Gen 2? She is, right?
I will beat
It's her, I think it's Juro, Fuyasaka, and then her.
Activate.
Also, if he does remember her as like a little kid, I feel like it would be really weird.
But to be like, I love you.
You said he's a fourth gen.
He's a fourth gen. No more Megumi, thank Christ. Oh my god, we're at 0% on Tomy too. Alright, well guess what, motherfucker? We're doing him, then we're doing Miura, and then we're finishing Fuyasaka!
Okay, I'm just gonna, settle myself in my idea that, like, even though he said that, it's not in any way romantic because he realized...
You're right, it's purely sexual.
I'm gonna kill myself if you say that. I want nothing to do with that. I will not believe that's what'll end up happening.
They made love on the tatami mat until the room
Shut
stank.
up! Golden, you may say no more Megumi, but she's still haunting me, okay?
That was genuinely an abysmal chapter.
But why would anyone think that would be a good ending for them? Like, she was so stupid.
Stupid. I can only assume that at least groups or individual chapters of these narratives must have been written by different people. Whoever wrote Megumi's part of the story should drive into a brick wall. It is that
like once again, even if the outcome of her shooting people was a good thing, like what actually happens ends up being a good thing, I don't freaking care. The whole process of everything that she
No,
chose
but I mean,
to do
like,
with the information she knew, it's just
ignored everything, but then kept talking about it like she thought it was real. Like, she acknowledged multiple times, oh, this isn't real, oh, you're tricking me. But then, like, in the end, it's like, well, I was sealing your magic powers because you're a witch. And there was a cat who talked to me. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like I said, she wasn't even connected to the project in 2188.
just yeet her. Don't
But
take
I mean,
her
like,
on board.
no, but I mean, like, okay, so I'm trying to think about it. In a literal sense, from the grander narrative perspective, what was the actual point of that? It's like, okay, this explains why everybody has to be fighting in the combat arena, right? It's like, okay,
yeah, but
that's like
based
kind of
off
cool.
The personalities we know,
Everybody would have been doing that anyway. Because they're all heroes in their own way. Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense why she had to do that. So it's like, okay, well, the other thing is that they constantly flip-flop back and forth on, like, what people's, like, okay, so I understand. Miura and Karabe, or not Karabe, Izumi, are clearly on opposite ends of trying to stop this war or whatever, right? But it's like, who told you to update the decode? And it's like, well, it actually gives them, what was it? It was like, it allows them...
Updating the decode was only in regard to the Daimos, making the Daimos stronger. It was nothing to do with
I think what happened is, I think them injecting the code, like, through the gun, I think allowed them to make the gladiators. Because remember, the gladiators are... Wait, no, the gladiators were the Daimos that took over the old Sentinels, right? There was like 11 that they lost or something.
The only thing I
don't know. Like, literally none of that makes any fucking sense.
Like, doing Limit Breaker for our own Sentinels, but once again, the cat did not say anything about our Sentinels. The comment was about or not us, whatever Goto, I guess, said, was only about upgrading Daimos. Had nothing to do with our Sentinels.
But then Izumi's whole thing that he kept saying was that we're in a game. Like, right? Like, that's what he kept saying, is like, this is all a game and I'm just making preparations. Well, right, because once again, it's like, I feel pretty confident in the theory that the combat, like the destruction portion of this game, is actually just levels in a video game that's supposed to be, like, nearly impossible or whatever, right?
And once again, I just don't think they explained it well. I think the shooting people, like, needed to be done. There has to be some kind of positive effect. It's just, I don't really know. I don't really know what it actually freaking does.
Exactly. I just don't understand. I don't understand anybody's objective here. Because it's like, from what I know, Moimura, rather, not Miura. From what I understand, Moimura is still trying to get the password for the decode so that way she can shut down the Daimos and save the day. That's my understanding. That's my understanding of what Goto is doing and what Shinonome is kind of trying to do, whereas Ida is trying to, because he's the originator of the decode, he wants to destroy the world so that way he can rebuild it the way that he wants it to be rebuilt. That's my understanding of that whole interaction there. I think Moimura is trying her best, but then her boss Ida is undermining her because he actually secretly wants to, like, reset the world or whatever, right? And then it's like, listen, I don't care how much emotional music you put over a heartfelt speech, even if it's complete bullshit. Fucking 426 committed acts of terrorism.
I will also say, there is no, like, kind of connection here to, once again, still why 426 shot people. Murdered people. I don't understand what that has anything to do with
or at least I'm pretty confident that he was shooting the other kids because he was trying to get the command code to stop. Because remember, the command code is the thing that's drawing the Daimos to them. And so he was just trying to eliminate all possibilities for who that could be in, I think.
I
don't know, man.
I'm sad to say that, like, the whole Megumi thing, at least for me personally, is a flaw on this game.
But if there's one
It's crying shame that it's only 1/13 of the narrative, which doesn't even include all the combat stuff, which is fucking sick. But it's crazy that 1/13 of the narrative is like genuinely bad.
He thought killing the kids would stop them from coming. Okay, so that's still correct. But he switched his tune then to trying to beat the game, right? That's what happened?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't understand where that comes from.
Okay, so we still haven't figured that part out. Okay, that's good to know.
So it's like, because it's like, okay, so I understand the idea of like, Okino is one of the members of Project Arc or whatever, right? The thing where they were trying to create like infinitely sustainable.
Oh, we said 15 people too, so maybe Okino counts as the part of the 15.
I think we already thought. I think we already thought that. I think it's Okino and Tamao, because Tamao was the AI specialist, right? I think those are the 2 plus the 13 that we already know. Well, no, actually, hold on. Because Megumi wasn't part of that, or she was?
Megumi was
She's
in
a
history,
pilot.
not a part of it, but
She is a pilot, though.
She is part of the 13, yeah.
I don't know what that's all about, I guess.
Just another, but she's so pale. In the tree shade, she looked more... She's no ghost, but...
She's hauntingly beautiful.
Either
this dude needs to stop making his decisions based on his balls.
in this I was going to say, either every girl in this video game is beautiful, or this boy, I mean, good for him, he finds everyone attractive, I guess.
That is true.
Are we on for today?
This is early.
Oh, actually, this is early, and funny enough, I remember this from the other perspective. Hey, you, rich boy, give me money.
Yeah, it's like, why would you talk to Amaguchi, I guess?
Give him a break, he's from 1945. I mean, that's true.
Good for him. I was like, good for him. Well, everyone just so happens to be attractive, I guess.
I know that. It's Okino's little friend again.
That kitty, does it live at the school? Oh, you mean Lucky? Lucky? Oh, you know.
Lucky is a cat of many names.
What's so lucky about? You just hang and you start finding money every...
Get the money.
Oh, follow the cat because I need money.
Let's see what's...
We need to get another yakisoba pan.
Where the hell was the cat?
See, this is the kind of stupid I like. A guy being obsessed with yakisoba pan, okay? That's what I need in my life.
He is...
We love himbos.
Check the box?
Oh, is it because the cat was standing next to the box?
This guy.
Did us leaving and coming back...
No, that's not how the game works. Am I mean, I can't check it. Okay.
No, I guess not. Well, it depends on if we see a cat.
No, there wouldn't be.
Well, I mean, oh, okay. Well, I know where the change would be. The change would be by the vending machine area. You gotta use the hobo button.
No, there wouldn't.
Do you have to go back to where you were and then trigger that again, actually? The change thing? Maybe, and then he'll be like, oh, well, if the cat was near,
well, they said,
place,
like, hang out with the cat, so I thought it would be find the cat. No, there's not. I already did it here. Cafeteria, I guess? There could be change in
But
here.
the cat went left, right?
Cat went left. Correct.
We don't have money.
I don't have any money. But we want a yakisoba pan.
Just give it to us and we... I guess
I
maybe
should have
you
went to
the
wooden school building. That's my bad.
Yeah, I would say you should go back to your right because I think you're going to have to go all the way around. Ugh. Did you enjoy today's playthrough, Zach?
For a while I did, yeah.
Oh, some of it was good. I like that we went back to Karabe.
Yeah, I know. It was
That part was
cool
nice.
and interesting. Made sense. No, there's nothing here. There's nothing here either.
Can you rewind? I think maybe potentially, I don't know, just in case like you leaving the area bugged it or something, I guess.
I think you gotta use change on the box. I mean, I can try that.
Yeah, you can always reset.
Imbo.
If you need to.
Imbo. Oh, are you fucking serious?
There was never a shiny thing on the ground, okay?
That's a lucky.
So yakisoba-pan.
Yakisoba-pan. Well, is it 100 yen for a yakisoba-pan?
Maybe he'll mention it if we try for it. I think it's not enough. Here you go. Okay, I figured it would be something like, yeah, I don't have enough.
So, okay. Again.
Now that I think you've picked it up, maybe if you go to another place, the cat's gonna appear again.
Okay, and now we're just fucking.
But I think you can buy something from the vending machine. So.
That's true, but we want a yakisoba-pan. That's what we want. It's literally the only thing this motherfucker talks about. So it's like, if they're not gonna give me the option... Oh, there's the cat.
Oh, there's cat. Cat, what are you looking at, buddy? Change.
Oh my god, it's looking at a coin.
The cat's a crow in disguise.
Okay, cool. Well, guess what? We're going to get some yakisoba-pan.
It's like finding a dollar bill on the floor. Pretty good.
Is it? I thought a yen... Is there 100 yen for a dollar?
It's a little...
Not a
yes,
it's not a
little...
penny.
It's a little less, but it's like, you know, some people are like, if you want to like average it out, it's almost like you just... Normally I've heard like remove 2
1 yen
of
is
the...
like 1 cent. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And I think with the 50 that's left, I could get a drink.
Sorry for making you, but it's okay now.
It's okay now.
Delicious.
The idea of saying, like, you're looking at a... What just happened?
Possibly delicious.
Oh, he's breaking down because it tastes good.
It's fucking
like going up to like a piece of like cake or something and being like, I'm sorry, baby, I made you wait long. And I'm like, okay, dude. All right, I guess.
That's how I talk to pasta.
That is true. I have heard it.
Hey, did you see that guy?
Do you fucking mind? Alright, let's see.
Oh,
I mean,
he is wearing kind
we
of
have
the
no objective, by the way, just in case that's not obvious.
I have 100 yen, huh?
Fucking.
I think.
Okay, so I guess walkway is the only place I can think of that we haven't seen the cat yet. Would be the old school building.
Yeah. So what? We just gonna get him to eat, and then he'll get indigestion? Is that what's happening, or is he gonna run into like A or something?
Why do we want him to get indigested?
I don't know what they're planning on. That's why I'm like, I don't.
Oh.
Hello, BB-8.
Isn't that...
There is A. I was right.
Why is this here?
My mind is splitting.
That is true. He's like,
You're the one from the shrine. What's wrong? Something's happened. I should get him back to the high. Don't tell me I'm going to have to. What a hassle. What am I? Just another one of Okino's crony? I don't have to run around cleaning up his...
And that's why he just leaves him, I guess.
Stop! Plastic gizmo! What Sentinel technology?
Well, you turned him off, so...
How did you get here?
I think he just I think he
I'll take a
just...
look.
I don't know if he turned him off. Yeah.
What is this?
What were you thinking, Okino?
What's wrong, Takatoshi?
What's wrong is this core system.
That is the most androgynous human being I have ever seen in my life.
He's a pretty boy. True.
Figured it out, huh?
Okino?
Professor
Is this the
Shinonome
stupid
found it.
code?
Professor
Is this him being an
Shinonome.
idiot? Yeah, this is him as being the idiot who did the game code.
Kaiju survival sims.
Even I played that thing all the time when I was a kid.
Don't worry about it.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
I'm just reusing the infrastructure. Environment management code. Relax. We're not gonna get kaiju popping up.
Which is why the terraforming machines were so easy to adapt into kaiju, because you just apply the enemy AI. It's fucking stupid, but I kind of think it's fun.
This whole thing we're doing is a video game. Correct.
You love me, so you can trust me, right?
Wow, still very manipulative.
We've done all we can for the human race's future, as long as this colony's life support holds out. As long as I've got even a second more, I'd rather spend it with you.
Tsukasa, you're right. I'd rather be holding you right now myself.
I still can't tell if this is manipulation. Still feels like it, though.
I think it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I do think that they do, like, clearly Himbo has feelings for Okino, and I think Okino finds that really charming. I think Okino really likes how easy it is to have an effect.
I think that it's the idea he looks like a puppy who's grown on you, you know?
Well, I don't know if it's a puppy necessarily. I think it's more just like a big, buff, tough guy who you can make like visibly hard and flustered by just like going like, hey. I think there's something attractive about that, maybe.
Thanks. I love you, Takatoshi.
Well, I mean...
That wasn't...
Okay.
Okino and I were together.
In love.
I like the idea of, like, it doesn't matter if he was wearing, what is it, like a military uniform. None of that mattered. Like any other information.
Well, I mean, that's just what he's wearing, I guess.
So this was the extra log.
Is it the same log?
This isn't the same
That's
recording.
him?
Oh. Holy fuck.
The medical bio kits are no good to me now, so I only got an hour or two left. Why did it come to this? It was all logistical debate over Project Arc, an energy dispute, and Tsukasa. He argued to cancel the plan, to divert the energy to life support. If that damn Ogata and his cronies hadn't come armed, no.
Remind me who's Ogata again?
Ogata is the other.
Is the other dude. Okay, I remembered. Yeah.
Izumi-san shot Tsukasa.
Okay, so Pompadour, yeah. So something happened, and they all just like killed each other. Apparently, the like 16 people left in all of humanity. They all just decided to kill each other.
Disagreed with each other on something, and then just
it was an energy concern, and it's like, okay.
Him and his allies. As for the survivors, there's Professor Shinonome and Ida. They made it up, and me. Though I figure I don't have long left. The hangar's blown out, and the colony's in ruins. It won't even take 20 hours. All we've worked for will be gone. I came here so I could protect people, and now I'll die here. With my friend's blood on my hands. If Project Arc actually goes through, if I actually get to be reborn, I hope I live to protect them. Protect all my friends. My friends. My Tsukasa.
Wow.
Okino was... What did I...
I'm way more engaged with this. This makes, yeah, ugh. That's rough.
Man,
that's heavy.
Can you
actually?
can you believe how fucking incredible that scene was? How deeply fascinating and well acted it was? And then like fucking 30 minutes ago, it was there's a cat and I'm stealing magic and wait,
Juro.
you're fake. Juro, Fluffy, Juro. Fuck that. Stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
God damn it.
Oh my god. Because they've done other romance like stuff really well. Like I think Abaguchi and Yuki are cute. I think Tomi and Ogata are kind of cute. Like there's a whole lot of decent stuff. It's just Jesus Christ. No, Megumi, no. Well, and poor thing, it's the main person too. It's like with Juro being like the main guy. I'm like, wow, I'm sorry you got shackled.
Is there? How do I want to phrase this question? Is there a truth to what Izumi said? That it's actually just like we've been running on this loop for millions and millions and millions of years?
Maybe. Yeah, or like all the stuff they were doing in the original thing before everything went down in like bad. It was like they were doing that for a long time. It could also be that.
I mean, I guess I just don't understand, because I mean, clearly whatever scene was that we just saw there where he's like all bloody and stuff, and it's like it seems like there was a little bit of like a civil war going on. It's like, okay, but he said colony. He said
each other.
Well, reminder, he said colony, not sector. I think colony is when they were terraforming the planet specifically, whereas the thing that we're actually doing now with the 5 sectors, I still think is a satellite station in space. That's just like simulating all this shit. I'm not 100% sure, but
personal log, that was this world's Akadushi-san.
Yeah, I brought him here. Looks like Okino's with him too.
Well, it's nice that we always get matched
up. Okino!
Hijiyama-kun, what's wrong? Why are you so worked up?
Ugh.
What?
That image. But what even was that?
Something
Okino blushing. Okino blushing.
You didn't go to school?
Oh yeah, I skipped to do a little time travel.
Huh?
Wait, were you out looking for me at school?
No,
He was like, I was having yakisoba pon.
No.
I think, is there something to talk to him about?
No.
Well, I'm glad. Why is that a good thing? Why does seeing no... So you're still dressing like that? Whoa there. You move? Bastard must have followed me. You led me right to Okino. No.
Hijiyama-kun, he's A Sekiga. He and I play for the same team.
Why is he holding a gun to you?
So there's at least 3 separate parties then. I'm thinking 4, actually. So there's Okino, which A is apparently on the same team. Then there's the Moimura, which is not the same as Ida, because Ida's working towards his own selfish gain. And then there is 426. I believe those are the 4 angles that are all trying to influence this.
Isn't that right? You've done really well holding on like that. I think I know why you're here. You want what only I can give. You can drop the gun. I won't run anymore.
Okino. I need it. Please.
Sure. Since you finally asked.
You two are steady?
You're so fucking stupid.
What if we are? What does that matter to you?
Oh, come on, Okino. Oh, poor dude.
Manipulating
always
the shit
thinking,
out of him.
Yeah.
Oh god.
After just seeing like a previous, like a weird alternate version of himself being like totally in love, and then seeing this Okino acting like this, I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know. I think he probably nees meds. That's why he's here.
Damn that
I can see
Okino.
that. Well, I mean, we know his mind is being separated, right? But he's just because he's not aligned with Moimura, like Moimura wants him dead, essentially. She's like not interested, or at least like not possible to help him, I guess.
I'm not thinking straight. Okino's a man. Why was I so scared that Sekigahara?
It's really
You can't make the connection.
It is so funny to have the character from 1945 actually just be like a normal gay guy from like the super distant future. So he's like, why? But he guy though. He have dick and balls. He dude. I can't love him. You know. And it's like, brother, just get over it. Like you like Okino, you're fine, man. Based on all the shit that we've been seeing happen, I'm pretty sure there is no heaven
Also
or hell.
could just be bi also as well. Like it's just a bad guy. You like guys too, you know.
I mean that is true. He does also
He finds a lot of people attractive, which totally cool.
That would be kind of sick if he was just like, you know, whatever. No, actually, Saba, he's the ultimate form of bi, which is why he likes Okino, because Okino can do both.
Can do everything, yeah.
Oh, that's really funny.
Do you have a thing you can think about?
No, they're noodles. I don't
so fun.
That damn movie, that was too far. Anyway,
that was too far for a joke.
Said something. So the Sentinel's a weapon? It's strange to say. After all,
it is weird having to like relearn these basics.
You're right on time.
You're weird.
When did this happen?
I need to get some information out of the nurse.
I think probably time passed a little bit.
Distract the school nurse, Morimura. Just make sure she doesn't get to her office before. Morimura is wearing a big white coat. Can't miss her.
You know, that's true. I think that's exactly what I would use to make sure that people identify exactly who Moimura is. It is 100% her most defining feature, is her white lab coat.
Oh.
All I need is about...
Hey!
You're a lifesaver.
Hey!
I do feel bad for Himbo. He's not really being treated fairly. He's being treated like a tool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Very big coat.
Oh, you need a very big coat in order to cover something very big.
Just an absolutely massive, heaving coat.
So can you take
vast, undulating, gelatinous coat.
Moimura talking to her. I wonder what she's saying.
She
seems like quite the teacher.
Wait.
Yes?
There was an accident. A student's been in.
Oh no. Can you help me get them to...
They can't move.
Oh, that's awful. We'll have to call them...
Wait, I mean, their legs, they scraped their arm. Well, their entire... Maybe you should...
You don't even go to this... I know that.
No!
You're from Nigakuri High. Are you trying to pull pranks on
The jig is up.
The jig is up.
What year are you? Tell me your name. You're coming with me to the student guide. Who's your homeroom teacher? What year are you? Tell me your...
Run! Run away!
About time for a retreat.
I mean, doesn't this work? Or just slowly walking is very funny. Is this
gonna be like, that was not 10 minutes at all.
I'm about to say, is this gonna work? Like, is she gonna follow me here? I don't think so. Like, I didn't just ruin it, did I? It'd be funny if I go back to the schoolyard and she's just there. Oh, she's gone. Did I fuck up?
No.
He did his best. He kind of flummoxed and talked to a big titty nurse for a couple minutes. And that was his best, apparently. Oh, hey little cat.
100. That's a.
Well, I know what I'm getting.
Man, the water fountain in the walkway sucks. Like 0 water pressure.
One yakisoba pod.
I have.
What?
150.
I'm sorry, what happened to the fucking 50 yen I had yesterday? That's some bullshit, dude.
Man, the water fountain in the walkway sucks. Like 0 water pressure.
Whatever. You're getting a soda today, my guy. You had yakisoba pan yesterday. You can't just be having it.
I had. Sparkling soda.
Isn't every soda sparkling? That's not true. They have uncarbonated sodas. Tommy, you okay? You good? Just checking in.
Frick, I've been muted this whole time. Yeah, I've been here.
You can't. Tommy, you can look at yourself.
I had to get up because of someone. That's why I muted myself. But you know,
500 yen coin.
100. That's
Okay.
a lucky.
Went this way. I don't know. I guess.
get another yakisoba pan.
Well, I mean, I
This
just
will
bought a
prove
soda.
This
I
is
didn't
how
think-
this guy's been living. He hasn't had like he's not technically being fed by Okino.
That is true. Oh, dude, I get both today.
That's a lucky fun.
Man, the cat is
Go get that yakisoba pan.
the cat is incredible at just finding 100 yen coins specifically.
I had your.
Finest
I like
yakisoba pan, please.
Yeah, your finest yakisoba pan.
Delicious.
Delicious.
And
Still thinking about yakisoba pan.
this place always has some kind of an aesthetic. The building still smells like a.
Building still smells like garbage.
Still smells like old
I wonder if things
wood.
turned out. I thought he'd come back. Suppose I can wait a bit long.
Inner Lawson.
I never met.
Oh, reminisce. Nice.
Okay, sure, why not?
What's wrong? You can take a close.
Oh, I forgot that this was a thing.
What do you think? I remember my first times. The thrill of it all left me.
So this.
That's right.
Look at those arms. It's like an iron giant.
A 2,000-ton invincible iron giant. You see those batteries on the front? Like battleships? I don't know much about the technicals, but it uses an electromagnetic field instead of gunpowder. 1 ton of shells in a single salvo.
A ton? They're just like the main batteries on the Nagato.
And those new flying bombs equipped on its back, they control their own path. Never miss a mark.
Literally just talking about missiles.
How is that?
It will revolutionize.
If all that's true, then it sounds like a gift or something out of a science fiction novel.
I also want to reiterate, by the way, just for anybody who's interested in, like, world history, like, one of the things that Japan really, really struggled with in World War II was the fact that they had just, like, really, really subpar materials to build their stuff, because it turns out a small island nation doesn't have a whole lot of iron to make steel. So, like, a lot of their stuff came from, like, recycling imported goods and whatnot from its allies. So the notion that in this fictitious universe-ish, right, because it's not real, but like in this fictitious universe, they thought that they would be able to manufacture a 2,000 ton, which is a ton of ton, literally, like metal robot is like, okay, whatever you say, buddy.
Professor Doji can tell you the specifics. Apparently it's based on this technology out of Germany.
The Jaegers.
But I suggest you leave the details to the engine. All we need to do is strap in, and if I'm not able to, that duty will fall to you.
Aren't there any better candidates among the adults? Why did they turn to students like...
Good question, actually.
Apparently only teens can,
Machine. You and I were apparently the only viable choices.
Hey, you two.
Huh?
So I'm going to argue, because once again, this isn't real, right? It's not actually they did an assessment. I think what it is that every other quote-unquote living thing in these sectors is artificially created just to simulate life. Whereas like the 15 people are actually just copies of a real psyche, which is what allows them to actually interface with the Sentinels, I think. Blush.
Why are you? This area should be highly...
Oh, I'm just delivering documents on the professor's behalf.
It's fine, Keitaro. She's the professor's daughter.
I have permission.
No, you don't.
Come with me. We'd better start on your sync connection adjustments. Well, the professor wants to anyway. I'm just the messenger.
Thank you for passing that along, Kiriko-san. Let's go, Keitaro. Since I know Keitaro should have been made the only Sentinel pilot. But nothing in the history books even mentions him. Maybe they couldn't get the Sentinel ready in time. It can't be. If it isn't Keitaro.
Who are you?
Do I look that different?
What? Oh.
Never imagined you'd wind up
Takatoshi-san?
Oh, the music.
Did they seriously never meet before? This is... I
not
guess
since he got sent back to the future.
I've been living here for half a year now. It's time to take a closer look.
It really is.
Talk about yakisoba. Like, have you tried yakisoba pon?
Well, that's actually how I came.
What?
It has the capacity.
So it's true. Where is the Sentinel?
It is around here. Shikishima.
Did we just so happen to pick one of like the very small number of playthroughs that actually just kind of get to the point of it not actually being time travel at all?
I don't know.
Because it's like, now that we're kind of going through and finishing up a lot of these ones that we never did in the past, it's like, they keep talking about it being time travel, and it's like, brother, I already know.
Ogino said he didn't want anyone knowing. Best not to go talking about... Are you hungry at all? I'll treat you to some yaki...
Oh, no. These days, I'm in the care of Kurabe's grandchild.
I see. But I'm telling you, you've got it.
You got it.
Right. No, but seriously, though.
Akatoshi, have you had the chance to try any hamburger?
These two fucking weirdos!
Hamburger.
Nah, I found out it wasn't time travel from Amaguchi's story. Isn't Amaguchi's story one of the first ones that we did?
What is this?
Relatively, yeah.
Hamburger?
I have reason to believe it's the greatest culinary invention in history.
Now, I want to point out, this is the second Japanese game I have heard where somebody specifically calls the hamburger the greatest culinary invention in history. The other one being Metal Gear Solid 5.
One of their writers has come over to this one. Your burger.
Your burger.
This is why you came here. What happened after I left? You escaped as an accomplice to Kiriko Doji. At least, that's what all the reports...
Nothing doing. Do you think I'm a spy as well?
No chance of that. But even if you wouldn't face any punishment for it.
What do you mean by that?
There's
The whole place
nobody
is
left in our
gone.
time to authorize it.
So, we lost the war. Just like in the history books.
It's weird to be like, oh no, we lost the war. You guys were bad guys. You were bad guys. It's like...
The monsters destroyed everything.
What do you mean?
Nope.
Hold it, Okino.
Oh, sorry. I only just realized that's why they had that bullshit statement from Kurabe about the parallel timelines, because that's their half-assed way of explaining how the kaiju could have attacked 1945, but then the future is fine. Because that's them pretending like, oh, it's separate timelines. They're attacking different timelines. It's like, no, we know that's not true.
Keitaro was talking about some... I want a real explanation. Hey!
Don't walk away from me. There's a body in this dumpster.
This place.
I think it'd be better to show you. So if we go back to...
So it's this shrine held away to...
You're coming, right?
I'm literally standing right next to you.
Then let's get going.
Zach, you like the clock?
This game can suck my
Clearly.
clock.
It's the same thing. Tamao-san's house should have been around here. Not that you can tell with it like this.
You know, that's another good point. What is the actual objective of the Daimos? It is human extermination, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like, it's crazy that the actual, like, sure, it's like, oh, everything in sector, this is 5, right? I think 5 is the furthest back in time. It's like, oh, everything in Sector 5 has been destroyed. It's like, true, but like, it's still here, right? Like, it's not literally like gone.
It's just like Keitaro said, there's not a soul in the factory or the bunker. Doesn't look
They
like
want to dig down. Do they?
You'd think this place was hit by one of the air raids, but there isn't even a single...
Oh, yeah, no, that is true, because there was, like, a big hole in one of the sectors, right? Like, a bunch of holes that led down to the mothership.
Mm-hmm.
No sign of any international aid or intervention?
Because Japan wasn't the only one hit. If I had to guess, this is the state of the entire world.
Game is still fully lying to us, which is fun to know.
What?
It is weird that they deactivate, huh?
Yeah, I'm a little confused.
They are the ones who just...
That's them then? The ones you've been...
Yeah, they're all Daimos. Destroyers of worlds.
Giant machines.
Monsters.
They don't eat. The people have all been captured. Thanks to a buried UFO. Well, a saucer.
A saucer?
That's what the Daimos are after. Their goal is to break through to that giant underground saucer.
Okay, so the people are having the... Oh, yeah, because remember she, like, evaporated? She went like, ah! in like Golden Light or whatever. So they're all being brought, I think, to Sector 0. I think. In order to like help prevent them from being lost forever, but I don't understand who's doing that.
That triggers the saucer's shifter, which teleports civilians.
Okay, well that explains that.
As to where they go, or why the Daimos do it?
So my mother and these things took them away. Wait, if the world was destroyed, then the land and night...
It's hitting you too.
Does that mean these are...
I'm impressed you even know the concept.
Used to borrow Keitaro's science fiction novels.
At the very
They definitely weren't talking about parallel worlds in the 40s, I don't think.
This reality and the other aren't connected by causality.
Nothing makes sense.
Saba, I think you're right. I think Okino doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I think this is an older version, or like a version of Okino that doesn't. Yeah, I'm
doesn't
not too
know
sure.
everything
There's
yet.
simply something missing. Yeah.
Because I don't know. I was under the impression that, wow, that jumped up a lot. I was under the impression that Okino was like knew everything already and was just like metering out information. But I don't know. This is too many times in a row where Okino's like, I am now saying incorrect information with confidence, and I'm like, I think you don't know what you're talking about.
What am I supposed to... If I'd been there, if I'd fought in the Sentinel, according to Okino, that chance is...
He wouldn't lie to his himbo. He lies every day to his himbo.
All I can do is...
Lying to his himbo is one of the things that makes him hard.
Well, I don't
like,
know. I don't know.
I don't know
if
what
he's
to tell
lying
you.
to his himbo. He's not lying. He just keeps saying, "Well, I know you like me." Like he's like predating her. I don't know what the term is, but like he's using his feelings that he knows he has against him. Kind of.
We already said manipulating a lot.
Yeah. So I don't know if he's lying, but he's very manipulative, as you said.
Oh, sir.
Man,
you're not gonna make me hunt down the cat twice again, are you? Please don't. Hello, Goto.
I don't think we're gonna talk to him because we don't.
No, but
like,
he is watching for us, though. Oh, he's watching because Moimura is like, hey, keep an eye out for this random guy.
What are you here for? I'm here for Yakisoba-pan.
They don't take pride in your appearance.
That's all I have to...
Do we really have students like... I've never seen you around.
Run away.
I've never seen you around.
Yeah, I think he would just be the type to walk away now.
That obvious. What happened? I looked at the wrong textbook.
She looked at the wrong textbook. That's unfortunate. I feel like Okino, or now Goto's gonna follow us now. Apparently, our himbo guy is not the best at
oh yeah, do we have
followed.
any idea what Okino wanted from the nurse's office?
I think it was something to help A.
Cat. Is this before or after A showed up? This is after, right?
I believe it's after you.
Oh, no, you're right, because it's the... Oh, hello, Shinonome. You're right, because it's, the nurse's office would have the notes on how they stabilized Kurabe, right? Oh my gosh.
Oh, this isn't what it looks like. Please wait.
I got beat her up.
What exactly did he do that was bad here?
I don't know.
Picked up change?
Oh, I picked up change. I don't know. Maybe it's a cultural difference thing, kind of like how that one scene from Parasite where the guy says, "It smells like turnips in here," was a cultural thing in Korea that implies that somebody's poor. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
I know that. Did not know that. Cat. Really? Did you have to be here?
Really? What exactly are... Real? What exact...
You won't let me pick up my buddy?
I've never seen you or Kim.
Dude.
I don't think you can pick it up, but what exactly are you supposed to do? Beat him up? Like, you can't do that. Oh.
You're not blushing.
I mean, I guess she's cute, yeah, but like, why'd she owe us?
I'm a little offended.
Oh my god, that's how you distract Goto.
Oh!
He's running away.
I remembered something I have with the pops.
Please. It's really funny.
100. That's a lot.
That's funny. They were like, we know you're getting a little tired, so let's throw in a little bit of funny stuff.
It's just weird that they make you do the same thing, like, again and again and again.
I have
your finest yakisoba pan. I'm gonna eat the shit out of this.
But it's okay. Delicious. But of course it is.
It is the best thing ever known to man. Yaki soba pan.
Yaki soba pan. Oh. Okay, not here, I guess. To the walkway! Cat.
One more time. Kit.
100. That's a lucky.
Man, there are so many. People just losing their money all over the place. Well, guess what? We're getting a drink.
Well, that's why it's lucky.
So I'll see what the usual.
Yeah, I get it.
Ah, and this is them talking.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, but what was the connection between these two?
Well, cause she knows something. I don't know. Cause we still remember we have done 0% of her story. So Tomi knows. Tomi knows a lot more than we think that she does, and I don't know why.
Nobody, okay? Oh, right. I'll be late getting home again.
This looks very suspicious.
Every night for a while. Where have you been going? Tokisaka.
You don't need to.
Hey.
This poor guy.
He gave him a little bit of money.
Go ahead and get yourself dinner. Don't wait up for.
He literally, because he literally has, he can't do anything. He doesn't know how to do anything, and it's not necessarily his fault either.
I know, but if there's one.
But
I'll go after Okino.
Sundown. I'll wait for him at Toki. No point. I'll have to kill time. Is that what this money was? Just a bribe? No, I'm getting too worked up. Damn his allowance. I can spend this all right now.
On yakisoba pan, he carries out.
I mean,
like
it's
6.
not like you didn't eat yakisoba pan like 5 seconds ago. You know what? More yakisoba pan is totally fine.
Oh my god, he ate. He did get 4. Look, because he just finished one, and now I'm eating 3 more.
Has the school just been open this entire time that he's been eating all these yakisoba pans?
Of course.
Hey, AC.
What was Okino planning?
Do I have to keep getting drinks? Is it supposed to be Boss Coffee? Oh, it's just.
It feels he's hiding.
Well, duh. He doesn't tell you anything. I don't even think he's hiding something. He will never tell you anything.
Something's going on with him.
He's very hungry. Yeah.
Hungry all the time.
Oh no. What time is it? I need to hurry over to Toki-san.
I mean, I guess you don't have a watch, but sure.
I can't
Hey Saba, how good is your internal
so
clock,
late.
do you think?
Not the greatest. There's some time around like midday where I'm like, it feels like it's been like midday for too long.
I'm about to say, I feel like my internal, because I'm just thinking about it now. I think my internal clock has a limit of about 3 hours, where it's like within, like if I look at a clock, I can have a pretty good, like within like 15 minutes, I can pretty much estimate what time it is for about 3 hours. But then anything beyond that, I'm like, it's been too long. I have no idea.
Well, wait here and confront them when they return.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
when we
yeah,
see
yeah, yeah,
him.
yeah.
Hey, Hijiyama, you remember all that shit you put me? Cause I sure as hell do.
I like that both of the guys, the himbos, also have the same shape eyebrows.
You came looking for another black.
Try it. Ogata-kun, aren't we here to look for Kisaragi?
My
Yeah,
thing.
okay. Don't have time for that. Sorry to disappoint.
And that's your decision to make, huh?
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm looking.
What happened to him?
This is just what I heard from Sawa, but according to her, Kisaragi-san's been going out to meet some guy.
She what?
It's really funny to have these two, like, delinquent himbos, and then just, like, Captain Twink in the middle.
Just the
God.
two of them?
Must be that girl from.
So that's who Kisaragi got a feeling I know.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna pull out a body from the thing in a second, right?
By the way,
Oh, yeah.
do you know how to work this?
Oh.
So I think they did the body thing, but
And then
now they're
put it
still
back.
waiting.
Did you have to take the same hiding spot? It's too hot over here now. Move over there.
These are two separate bushes, sir.
Damn stuffy, then you take a hike. God damn it. Sick of all.
Maybe they didn't even go today.
Well, Karabe already went home, but I ain't leaving until I know it's.
Karabe already went home.
Same here. The way things are, I feel like I don't know anything. So, what kind of relationship do you two have?
Is he gonna blush?
You know, a friend.
A friend, huh? Okino hasn't been wearing the dress lately. Did he drop it for the sake of getting close to? Maybe you weren't the person I thought you were, Tsukasa Okino.
Well, that's surprise, surprise.
I would assume they were going to Sector
Seriously,
3.
I'm not lying. I know I saw that image pop.
I know. The access logs confirm you got in. The question is, why didn't we get a response?
Am I gonna just
Do you
walk
need to
out?
reveal
What's
yourself?
going on?
Hey, idiot, don't just.
Ogata? What the heck are you doing?
Shut up.
Blush, 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 blush. Oh, I thought he was immediately gonna leave.
Jealous?
Oh!
Please. Who get jealous over you?
Is that what this is about? You got jealous?
Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, blush. Blush, 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 blush.
He and me made up a. I need answers.
I was just worried about you. That's all.
Is he gonna say the same thing?
To know how to save everyone.
Well, the androids were all broken anyway.
I mean, heck, if something had happened to you.
Sorry, I'm listening to them.
I know, I am too.
There's a way.
I understand. I'm doing my best to find the right answer here. I don't know if it'll be enough to save everyone. It could make a difference. I'll tell you all I know. It's getting late.
No, you won't.
I'm sorry. Why would that be the thing to trigger Okina to be like, yes, I'll tell you everything?
So walk me home, please.
Damn it. You got off easy this time, Okino.
Now, we'd better get going.
To where?
The Tower of Knowledge. That's where it all starts.
What?
I I don't know.
The
We're 2
Tower of
minutes away
what?
from 5. Oh, this one? Yeah.
Should really do something about these androids.
I know, it's kind of freaky to look
I told you
at.
about this before. We're inside the buried UFO.
So this UFO...
Let's see.
No, it's actually a billion miles away.
I know that shoreline.
That's Ashitaba City in the middle. And 300 meters below the surface, this.
The saucer.
Right, but we know that it's not actually a saucer. It is just like 1/5 of the station, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that bit that is depicted as being the north part of this, that's actually just the thing that connects to Sector 0.
Around 30 kilometers in diameter.
That's gigantic. So this is what the
Exactly. The UFO's also in Sector 5, which means it's also buried there in 1945.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
The people there disappeared when Deimos came into contact with it. Same as in my time. But there's only one left, still fully functional. And that's the one in 1985.
Okay.
We know there's a pattern to the attack. 40-year gaps, going chronologically backwards.
Oh, I need to remind, he's not that stupid in terms of, like, I guess he's resilient enough to be a military officer, right?
Well,
but I guess maybe his base of knowledge is very focused on like one thing. Like he doesn't really.
I mean, he's focused and
outside of it.
capable. He just doesn't know a lot of things. That's all.
Yeah.
Like he has very simple concerns, I guess, is how you would say it.
That's actually pretty sharp, especially for you.
Hey now.
It's because
Hey.
1985 is kind of an outlaw. Someone in that time has the decode control key. In other words, that'd be the one sending commands to the Deimos. That's why they never mounted a full attack. They just went straight to Sector 5. Sector 4 will be the final target on their list, which means 1985 will be our last line of defense.
So in the end, we can't stop.
Well, you already know the situation. We have no idea who's actually summoning them. Even then, killing the source would be meaningless. Someone else would just start broadcasting the sick. Anyone implanted with the Interlocutor is a candidate. Any one of them.
And so this is what Izumi original was like. We need to kill everyone.
We need to kill all of them. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So even I might be.
Yeah. Even you could be the one luring.
So why do we have it in the... Who modified us with that Interlocutor? Is that what they wanted?
Like I said, there's still a lot we don't. Besides which, it's this UFO that's abducting people. We don't know much about the Interlocutor. It's general use information technology from 2188. It's got that decode sending out command. That's comparatively a very minor part of its function.
Wait, minor?
That's the part I don't get. Something else is eating up over 80% of the Interlocutor's processes.
Isn't it maintaining the false memories? Maybe not. I'm not sure.
Some totally unrelated function. Nothing to do with the decode. I tried to find out what function the system's prioritizing, but I don't know. None of this makes sense. The data throughput of the decode isn't that much. It basically just needs to maintain a link to the person commanding and access 3 locations at regular interval. One of the access points is the mainframe of the UFO, Universal Control.
Okay.
Might have to do with the reason people disappear. I'd need more data to know for sure. The second point of access is Sector 1. The automated factories in the year 2105.
That's where more Deimos are being manufactured, right?
The factories weren't destroyed when they attacked. They're using them to manufacture more Deimos.
Okay.
That's where the Sentinels were created. And the final access point by my guess, would be the thing Tomi Kisaragi saw. Some kind of satellite in orbit.
Oh, okay. So in Tomi's thing, we're gonna see what the hell's going on with Hatsune Miku in space.
And from its data banks, they're pulling blueprint data for the Deimos themselves.
Even knowing all that, though, are we any closer to saving the world?
It's a long shot, but if I can figure out this UFO and the orbital contact point, it's possible we can bring back the people who disappeared. But yeah, I'm still overlooking something a bit more fundamental.
The fact that this is not actually
not time travel and that you're in space.
Yeah.
Something more fundamental. That's kind of neat, though. Oh my gosh, we have one left.
We're at time.
Do you want to just finish it? We have one left.
The only thing is you can't. I was like, I don't have time anyway, but that's for Goto's. Yeah.
Oh wait.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Never mind. This will be good for next week then. All right. So we do actually get to finish Miura next week. Huzzah! Yay. Oh my gosh! All right.
At least the ending redeemed itself.
Yeah, I know that was really. The last one for Himbo will take a while. God damn. Okay.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
Goto, we have 0 on Goto.
I was about to say we 0% hypocrisy event. Because who else do we have? We have Tomi. Oh, we didn't even do Fuyusaka. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I think we're the only 2 people left at 0.
We have 6 out of 13 people left, and all of them seem kind of interesting. So get hyped for that. All right, well that's a stream. Good night, Saba. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Yep. Talk to you later. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.